Just remind me.
Yo, listen. Me here, Andrew Schultz, say, right? In our podcast, ignorance is bliss, bro. This is the Ignorance is Undefeated podcast, right? But ignorance really bliss, bro.
It depends. Depends,
man.
I mean, it depends. Just
It
depends.
depends on the situation.
Yeah, it depends on what you're talking about.
Yo, the man checking, everybody talk about corona and monkeypox and all the man said, boss, man, don't know about this one, because me watch the news, me can't.
No, because that doesn't affect him.
Exactly, but
Ignorance
that's
is not bliss when some...
That's being ignorant. Because if something that can potentially affect your health, your life, I mean, I think I would want to know. Are you?
To be honest, he had me more freaked out than anything else. I think about all them disease and all them something that happen right now, he had me more freaked out than anything else.
Okay, so case on point. Right now, the country kind of hot.
Correct. As in, both.
When I say hot, what I mean?
Hot
Like,
as in-
heat,
and
No,
drama.
as in, breaking, robbery, shooting,
okay, things
kind of
happening.
things.
Things happening. Mhm.
So, wouldn't you like to know about everything that's going on?
As it pertains to that, yes, I'm going to protect myself.
Exactly.
But
But it's,
realistically, if you live your life always being cautious and overprotective, like a homie, slightly paranoid, then we really need no news to justify nothing about that. We got always from a God.
yeah, but you might be always on your guard, but then now, your old lady, or your girl, or your partner, or whoever,
Fair enough.
you might have to put them dependent guard now.
But you are supposed to live your life being cautious because you should be aware of things that happen around you. You understand? Because then you will take things for granted.
Yeah.
So
Again.
little paranoia good. Trust me.
Tell you.
But not too much. Hence why this is the Ignorance is Undefeated podcast. Anyways, fellas, welcome to another episode. Episode what is it? 4?
4.
Yeah. Okay. So
Creo.
episode.
A ver.
Man, boss man, have a company. Yo, talking about that, perfect overstart since you start a company, right?
Wait, so hold on. So as a big man, you never come by your hand where you get in like a jam
I know, man, I'm a
and the
brain.
mats are kind
I'm a
of show you.
brain, I'm a brain
You
for
never
that.
put up...
I'm a brain for that. Yo, again, I'm absent for like a bit 2 weeks. Me starting a new job, having to work on the weekends and afford for
Floss boy. Flossing.
you know, having a new job gonna be flossing, but
I mean, I wouldn't tell you a week then. Thank you.
Flossing. But that's good though. That's good.
Stand
Yeah,
you,
man.
boy.
Money
Well, I
happen,
just have contract still and 3 months just for the season. After the season, man, all got me so.
no, just cool.
Back on the hey, I like hey, birds in the hand. What I say, bird in the bag is more than what?
Go in the bush or
Okay,
something.
then I mean, you know in the bush that. You know what they get for the next 3 months. What I go on otherwise? Apart from that situation I go on for your bashing. Everything good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right. You over.
Yeah, man. Let me
For one thing,
circle
boy.
and...
For one thing,
Cool,
boy, I'm a
and-
real man for you, boy. Never wrong with that, boy. Nothing tall ever wrong with that. Trust me.
That is one of the what should I say curses?
Never,
Those,
yeah, I know.
agendas
Never
of
wrong with
being a
that.
male.
Hey, talking
Yeah.
about nothing never wrong with that. So, my boss go here just say, see me. Last podcast, the man watch you, man say, "Tom, here no look too tracking, boy." So we get on the IG. Ladies and gentlemen, go and check out Jay Toven
Hey, listen now.
on IG. Yeah, I can see the video. The boss post on before and after the picture, right? You know, then girls do their fit. You want to see the boss in this up? With the face. I'm going for that, dog.
Listen.
Man, I show up the
Hey,
head.
me just try out the reels stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You try to go viral?
No. My intention was not to go viral. I was just trying it out, and I thought that this would present a good opportunity to try it out.
Sure enough, the head did. The head did.
Right, he lucky not going to get his face beat too.
Oh.
I mean, no. But the boss are going. Right now, the boss are hot man summer.
Here they say no.
Yeah. You kind of phrase hot man summer. But yeah, we attended. Well, Jared and I attended Blue Jeans.
Yeah, how was it? You gotta run now.
Okay, yeah, I had to run up for Blue Jeans and Colors because I went to Colors as well too. Right. Blue jeans, typical blue jeans. I mean,
me spend more time in the traffic and line than actual blue jeans, man.
Where was it? The same place? Or
yeah.
I just beside
Out that side. They have one policeman, right? One single bashing. Hold up the traffic for
at the gate.
one policeman. Hold up the traffic for about 4 hours, bro. One. O-N-E. When we reach down there, right? The next policeman will come and tell you, yo, move on your job. And from that time in the movie, traffic doesn't move, bro. That one policeman, the boy. But I can tell you this much. Fetting in Antigua, trust me, the amount of people affected by fets that happen in Antigua, especially successful fets, bro. Man, nah, like you are different.
I mean,
economically, boss.
I mean, like,
bro, one fet employs so much. Listen, when all the blue jeans are set up, right? No exaggeration, over 250 people just in the setting up alone.
You mean like tents and
setting up alone, tent, stage, lighting, preparation for the venue alone, that's 200 people.
Paraphernalia, setting up
that's
paraphernalia.
Then, when next set coming, an extra 150. That's a bartender, gate person, security, cook, stage man, the artist, band player, runners, backstage,
man, engineer,
drinks man. That's the next.
Runners,
matter of fact, maybe the next 200. So that's the 400 people employed, bro. Directly from the fest.
So it's a fete good for the economy?
Well, I'm supposed to have one every 3 days. And that's a 400 people.
That's a burnout, man.
Hear me out, man. That's a 400 people. But bro, that's a 400 people right now. And if you cater for roughly 5,000 people, think about all the clothes, shipping company, hairdresser, nail tech, makeup artist.
I agree. Based on that premise, yeah.
Boom.
I agree.
If I'm in America, I'm consider $1 billion industry. But in Antigua, you look for at least minimum, me calculate if I'm doing a rough number, maybe like about just half of just the mass that me hand from my head, maybe like 2.5 million.
Perfect.
No, just so that blue jeans one. No, I mean you can't compare blue jeans to every other one.
Yeah, no, that was just trying to
ascertain
if you're speaking generally, yeah, just
that. I'm not talking about the money that go in the blue jeans pocket now. Because I'm not pocket watch blue jeans, let's be clear. They talk about surrounding blue jeans. Bro. Then if I talk about the price of blue jeans ticket per person.
How much was the ticket? How much was the price?
Gate
175.
Gate 175.
No, they're not on the gate sales. They have gate sales.
Yeah, of course.
175 for the ticket, early bird.
No, 150 early bird, 175 regular, and I think probably 2 gate, something like that.
Okay.
And VIP how much? 275? 300?
3 something, I think.
And VIP.
How was the attendance?
Sure,
How was the attendance? You know, blue jeans usually.
I saw you have a habit in the blue jeans. Excuse me. Hey, sorry for my shit. Excuse me.
That's good.
Tight.
That's good. You're tight, man.
Oh, why you joking? Bro, man, nah lie you. I'm VIP for $1. Me see people online that say VIP for $600. Easy. That's 200 US. That's crazy, bro. And man, till try to bid up.
But you see, the thing is, blue jeans are one of those fet that sometimes you find, because I spoke to people that, you know, then even really go on ton of something, but then we go blue jeans.
That's true.
There are some people
it's
that
like a
this is the one fet that then go
it's just like when
every
there's
year.
a white fet.
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
People would not go like a lot of these fets, but when it comes to blue jeans and white
Then
fet,
go that one day.
that's a fet. Your white fet, I'm a fet. That blue jeans, I'm a fet. Yeah.
Well, me go for go watch people. That's for me greatest hobby, bro.
Let me say watch people, what I mean?
You know.
What I mean, like
In the
airport,
Caribbean,
watching people?
nosy, but me call an observation, bro.
Watch people like a what? What I mean?
Oh, what are you joking? Just sit back and look. I'm sorry, this is not kind of say, watch it. Partner go point for this guy. Watch it. Hey, you see the partner? It's just like when you watch National Geographic and you see a lion, there's a hunt on deer or something, and you just going for the kill, and it's calm. And just like you watch a man, and watch it. And then the woman, I don't know how they, and you know, she try to tantalize you, and she do she thing, and you just watch the connection. I'm say, watch it. So, yo, if you sit on this,
It's a story.
no, a good man I lie you. I obviously so sorry.
Blue jeans atmosphere usually be a good atmosphere.
It's a great atmosphere.
Yeah, generally, you know.
It's not the type of fit where you go from. It's not the type of fit where you go and bougie out. The type of fit where you go and put in where you put in.
No,
See if you can go.
Anti bougie fets.
No, not too.
Colors used to bougie.
No, colours me turn up, boy.
Huh?
Yeah, what? Well, since
Colour
I
me
affect
turn
things,
right
tell me
up.
Tell me what the bougie fed in me.
Since I affect. You see,
Yeah,
what
with the
it's
bougie.
dangerous. The Eminem music, high theory, no, but bash you one high camera. Everywhere I don't know.
I bash the man name now. Yeah, the man name bash now.
Meant. But we're the fat king.
Ta.
Say he retired now.
Them
No,
what the bougie fed now. What the bougie feds.
no, I'm not going on yet.
Like yeah, but which fed would you classify? Well, okay,
Well-
maybe no one name drop, but so maybe that too. Maybe no
No,
one
to
name
be
drop.
honest.
Historically,
maybe to be honest,
I would say white fat.
fat. No. Tall boy, me just boogie don't
No,
be white.
like white
White
fed.
fed.
I won't.
No, but when you say
classify white fed
bougie,
as bougie.
when-
I understand what you're trying to
when
say.
say bougie, what you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Posh
Maybe.
then, where people go and, sit
And
back.
dance and so.
Yeah, people go on to
Me meaning about
cool
no
for
fed
school.
and thing like that.
That's the truth.
Oh.
So maybe take that about then.
Yeah, meaning no fed.
Okay, so maybe
that's
we're
why I
not
asked.
bougie, maybe because of the price tag then. Maybe
I'm thinking when I hear bougie, I'm thinking about the price tag as well as the general dress code.
Okay,
Okay, fair enough.
okay.
So
Okay,
that's
so
why
you can
that's
say
why I
white
would have
fat
said
then.
white
So you
fat.
can say white fat, yeah.
Okay.
And so if at that premise, then you can say colors too.
Exactly, because that's the way you can see heels for the most part.
Right. But you didn't see that he's going to be a bohemian theme and
Okay.
bro, listen.
Echo says.
What bohemian be? Whatever. Just some keep. No
Yeah,
time
but
for
I don't know where that it come
expo
from.
now.
Me
Man, that
no bohemian
it's just like
means.
more upon a hippie side then.
If you
Flowers
like
in your hair,
70s,
dream catcher, them kind of something. So.
hippie as in like the 70s, like Stranger Things and so, like hippie, like our next kind of hippie. It was
Hippie
Stranger
like-
Things.
What?
Yeah, like I said with it.
No, that's it. He'd be like, Dawson's Creek maybe. That's the only thing we can think about, man.
Yo, who your favorite character
The two
in the
more
Stranger Things?
Favorite character? Where me L?
You? Nah, be
Yeah,
like
man.
Dusty, but Dusty kill me joke, boy.
Oh yeah. Like that's the
That's it. Okay,
right
so,
too.
okay.
No, I can continue. Me never watch Stranger Things, so maybe I can convince him. At the end again, I watch TV really, so maybe I can convince him to watch Stranger
But
Things.
see,
That's
I
what you
like
think,
I like 11 because, and to be honest, like I liked it even more in the earlier episodes because she didn't really so understand
Yeah.
language and so just how she talk and
yeah.
friends don't lie.
Yeah.
And
Yo, and you know, speaking about that, right?
How old
Yo,
is this? Something like that, bro.
Stranger Things?
yeah.
like, well, they started out quite young,
yeah.
but
And
they,
then
know?
they I think they
Yeah.
skipped over because this last episode was shot a good time after
yeah,
the season
because when
3.
you watch the first episodes, the first season of Stranger Things, they were like, and they basically grew up on TV, basically.
How much season it be now?
4.
Definitely not
Season.
watch.
Oh, Stranger Things is good, man.
I'm not saying it's good, but we don't go
But
bad.
what amazes me, I
Gone
didn't
bad.
even know. I didn't even know that L also like they were British. So when I saw and come watch
In real life?
Hot Ones, yeah,
Okay.
watch Hot Ones. That's where I didn't really pick up on the accent of a lot of these actors, like the guy in Spider-Man and so British.
Yeah.
What you name the actor?
The movie, The King and
With Kyle and Peele. What movie name with Kyle and Peele?
You?
No, not you, man, the
what you
first
call
one.
him? What you call him?
David
Get Out.
Kalua.
Get Out.
Yeah.
David Kulua.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
British. We didn't even know
Yo,
until
the
me watch.
But that's what I think British actors are the most diverse actors.
Yeah, them bad man. Because I didn't
Because
know.
they do theatre. A lot of them do theatre.
But
before
not
they
only that,
actually-
how they get a grasp of American accent and just
And
act
yeah, and
like
it's just
nothing.
normal.
Because they call
Look on Idris Alba.
they call-
All the time in The Wire, you never know Idris Alba
British.
British.
They're called actors.
And this was years and years and years
Yeah,
ago.
but not everybody can do that.
They're called actors.
It's
I
just
don't
it's-
think
it-
American
it's just
actors can
just
do
let's say
British
Antigans
acting
are
well,
chameleons,
like that.
right?
Yeah.
The Antigans are chameleons because
We're the best actors.
we can basically pick up.
But
basically
Antigua
any
melting
accent.
pot, so
You
that's why
understand?
it's very
So-
easy for us to do.
So I think it's like a British thing also. Maybe they have that ability because the British lingo kind of close to the Antiguan dialect,
Caribbean,
kind of
yeah.
way,
That's
Caribbean. Kind of
Yeah.
They use a lot of Jamaican slang. But anyway, back to
fine?
colours.
Okay.
Yeah.
British? Yeah, man.
man.
Especially
Heavy.
black
Jamaican
ones.
slang.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Twist.
Heavy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Like,
Bruv,
Bruv, yeah, but bruv, that's in the British.
Bruv,
That's in the
no, but-
Jamaican.
but how they
And
use
man them, man.
Yeah,
Man
man
them,
them,
man
man them,
them,
son. So yeah. Well,
But I say that too. So yo, what going for the man them boss?
yeah,
What going for the man?
Antigua now, come on.
Yeah, but what I'm
I meant
but
it.
is it when you say Jamaican slang, when I think about
Okay,
Jamaican slang,
Caribbean
I'm thinking
slang.
more like
Let's put it that way. Caribbean slang.
I'm thinking
Everybody
more like-
know
no, I mean, this is
one.
Jamaican slang personally.
okay. No, I'm
Maybe
not
so.
doubting. No, I'm just saying that I never really like.
But then again,
noticed.
true, because brother really and American, English So, but the way how they say bruv,
I find
right?
bruv more British, like bruv.
Right, but the way how they say bruv, right? It just how one a Jamaican.
But I get what you're saying because when you watch, well, now you.
If you watch Top Boy
When
and
you watch
so.
Top Boy, I was just
Yeah.
mentioning that you can see that you can't really
Yeah,
get the
I want,
Jamaican.
And they had this
He just
other,
aggressive,
they had this
yeah.
other movie I saw the other day too with the guy from Top Boy, Jamie was in it and all.
Okay.
And even the lingo and the talking in that, you could hear the same
Even when you
kind
listen to
of.
them music and all too, especially the new.
But
Like,
we can't listen to we call them grime. We can't keep up. The man sing too fast.
yeah, the man sing I can they have garage music.
Yeah,
and
the
all.
man sing too
Them
fast.
all can- But yeah, back to colors.
Yeah.
So yeah, so colors, my fine colors me really nice. Who performed? Menace, Tian, GE, Island Prince, Claudette. Who was I think that was it. Winter Flexi Muscle, they colors.
Meaning? Yeah, but explain when you say these things,
He
bro.
Flexi Muscle, man. I'm gonna say he Flexi Muscle and he doing very good. He put down a performance, man. No,
As opposed to the other.
you know, not opposed to nothing else.
As
opposed to what I've
opposed to the other,
as opposed to,
entertainers.
As it pertains to.
So you say
And
we're
then
doing
he
the
may be
night.
the hold on. He may be the closer, right?
Say what you say, man. You're talking and not talking.
Like what
You find time you single out the man
Yeah,
half
exactly,
for a reason.
exactly.
So the talk.
Right, so me ask you, you win the night.
You know, I'm win the night to hear the headline.
So because you had like a
Perfect,
win the
no,
night.
perfect example. Let me show you a perfect example. When me just perform with Menace, me know me roll. Go out there.
Bro, that's
open
different.
Up, hold
That's
on.
different.
Open up the crowd for when Winter, for
That
when
is
Menace
different.
come.
That
So
is
Menace can put
different.
on your performance,
No,
right?
okay. So
That's my job.
So many and clients and all them opening acts.
I thought
for
what them
Winter.
be. And them come first.
Okay.
And them come first.
Okay, so
You
you
might be
say
wrong. Like,
so
listen,
you say
if
the
I had to
headline.
wrong,
You say the headliner always take the show. That's a question.
No,
which I've
but
asked.
in a that,
Exactly.
but in a that situation, he take me show. I know me
Well,
buy.
I wasn't there.
Hold on. There two person that me buy. I'll show
Well,
them
I'm
buy.
a Winter fan. So
So
that's
hold
what
on,
me
pause. No,
ask you.
pause. Let that marinate. Come on, let me be clear.
Well,
Now,
it
hold to the
clear,
people.
it clear, it
Watch
be-
it, watch it,
So that's
hold
what me
it.
ask you kind of
Yeah,
question.
hold to the people. Yeah. Nothing supposed. Me don't have nothing against them. Me don't know them personally.
Bro, if you're a Winter fan, you're a Winter fan, you're a Winter fan.
That's it.
Like, that's it. You
No,
understand?
you're not asking me a Menace fan because that's a fan. That's a family. You understand? So you're not. I can't compare when somebody. Because if I tell people I'm a Winter fan, they say, "Oh, Menace, you're a Menace." Can't compare, bro. That's a family.
So you're a Menace fan too.
But can't be a fan of family, bro.
What make you can't be a fan of family?
Artist in the world, as far as me, because he surpassed being a fan, bro. I actually sit down and watch a man build something. You understand? Me not see Winter build something. I just follow the how I can put them. I just follow the progression. Then you understand? Every year come out with a song. Me don't know we get song from. Yeah, you might see the track list or who write or whatever the case maybe. With Menace, you're actually in the studio and watch it. Hear the, from the time the first beat play, boom, 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 boom. So watch the process.
So it's
can't
not.
compare.
So
the
it's
two.
not so much that it's family, but it's more that you've been a part of the actual process, so you're more invested. Is what you're saying then.
Even if maybe I've been a lot of part of a lot of processes. I'm gonna invest in because whoever the person be a part that main part of it in the process flap out. Me you don't do project with people and then go left and out. It's like that don't make no sense. You understand where I come from? I'm talking about somebody that you see him from scratch. Sorry, and he become superstardom to what he didn't know. No, let me not say I'm not a fan, but he surpassed being a fan then. If push come to shove, I don't even want to say idolize because I'm not like that. But you see the maybe you can explain because you mean it.
Me, no, me just a lawyer, me so you see.
Maybe
Me
you mean it.
personally,
You
I'm a
can't
fan.
verbalize them, so
I'm a fan of I'm not a specific artist, as we would say fan. Like I'm a fan of good music.
Right.
You understand? So whoever brings that music, you understand? Respect the person and say boom boom. You understand? But
Fair enough.
Menace from me obviously is on a different level because
I
I can concur what you're saying. I understand what you're saying in terms of family. That
Yeah, you can't
relationship,
verbalize.
like that I'm a bro. You understand? I'm a brother. You check. So for me,
So then,
But-
essentially, me are the only objective mind in this room here then.
no, but depends on what we're talking about because that's why I asked him about
You
the
can
show
tell-
because I wasn't there.
You can try some
You believe?
No, he ain't there.
No.
So I wasn't there. So
Anyway,
you know.
let me finish as it pertains to the show. What I'm
You
saying
know, the cherry
is,
one from
No, that's what
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, I understand.
all I'm saying is this. The night the man put on he put on the best foot forward. He come for prove something. Compared to Blue Jeans, for me Blue Jeans is like
He performed the Blue Jeans?
yes, Menace take Blue Jeans.
Okay.
Me give Menace Blue Jeans.
Okay.
Over Ricardo, me give Menace Blue Jeans.
Okay.
You understand? Come I feel with Drew. Man I say Drew not Drew or Drew. But I think even they more push for Drew's day. Like he come for say, yo, I come perform here, but yo,
He didn't do
So he
anything.
kept-
they say something for
Okay,
Drew's
okay.
day. So
I thought you meant like he was actually-
this is my catalog, I know what I can do. So hold this until Drew's day. You understand? Winter now, he be more relaxed and you know, the crowd may be a Fuhi crowd too, so he just like Menace me go there for prove something. Menace me go there for say, yo, so come on, come up. This is the sound they may sing, so come on, I'm be a confident crowd. You understand? So Menace, I can say Menace take that. With Colors, in be a more mature crowd, so Menace know, you know, the Menace style of music.
Okay,
So
hold
Menace-
on.
go ahead.
So I just forgot. So which one came first? Colors or Blue Jeans?
Blue Jeans.
Just to get perspective.
Blue Jeans.
Blue
Okay.
Jeans.
So you think that based on what you're saying, do you think that because okay, from your perspective, that Menace took Blue Jeans,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You think that Winter now came back and said, "Ah, you know, take this one here."
But this is the thing.
So he came out and gave that extra push.
But
and
this
that
is the
extra-
thing. But this is the thing. Even if that may be the case, Menace no mean go. In my opinion, Menace didn't go with. Menace didn't
Colours.
go. No, he go
Just go for
Colors
perform.
with a more mature approach. Because remember,
because
Fuhi
of
music.
he comes back to what you're talking about, in terms of the type of the party, maybe he was like
So because Fuhi music is that
more
type of
raunchy.
music. No, his music is more.
I mean,
I'm
in
not
terms
sure
of he
music.
has raunchy songs, but he
Yeah.
didn't perform the raunchy songs.
He did, but he
Yeah.
didn't go too much into that.
Okay,
He stayed focused on the core of who he was.
Smooth sailing
Yeah,
and
just all about reading the
So,
room now.
Right.
Smooth
So
sailing
the
and,
crowd
yeah,
know me
yeah.
there. The crowd know me there. Just
Well,
I remember
rock
he
and groove.
came
Rock and
again.
groove.
For me, I can still give him props, right? Because he understand his position in that in a Colors. He understand, yo, I come on early for me job. I had a song on them that we get the people warm up for when winter come. So I'm not saying he didn't do a good job.
So, like,
but if it was his show,
stick a pin, stick
Right.
a whole heap of pin. So you're saying you believe that Menace that in the back of his mind that I'm
I can't say, well, yeah,
warming
back
up
in,
for
man.
winter.
No,
Negative.
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 Exactly.
Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I'm saying, I don't know if you need to reserve yourself for something else, or you know you want to reserve too much.
Yeah,
All
but
I'm
that's what
saying,
you're saying. So
all
I'm
I'm
have to
saying,
ask a question.
and maybe they read the room too. Because sometimes you have to read the room. Sometimes you have to, when we go, I know I just perform back in the day, I just go with the intention, you have to burn down the place. But I go in and knowing that, yo, this is just on the far fetch.
But me personally, right, knowing Menace the way that I know him,
Yeah.
I think every time he steps on the stage, you understand?
He puts the best foot forward.
exactly, unless it's not like he's not like 100%. If he you know he's sick or something, but when he step on the stage, is to dominate, to take the stage.
But
You
even
understand?
though you put your best foot forward, they have different forms. Because as a performer, you have different forms of putting your best foot forward. I performed on Colors twice, and what Menace went and did at Colors last time, and then on different than what I'm going to do. It's just one crowd where you just. To me, I don't want people
what
to
you're saying
punch
now.
people in the
I
face.
understand
I'm not
exactly what you're
physically
saying.
punching into a
The
music.
only pushback that I'm giving, the only pushback that I have towards what you're saying is the part when, okay, maybe you're not saying it directly,
Go ahead.
or maybe I am misinterpreting what you're saying.
Winter Take the
But
Night, bro.
no, I mean not the winter take
Oh.
night part. The part when you say like the acts before winter, like they were just there to warm up the crowd for winter. That's the part that
Hold
we
on.
have pushed.
But it don't necessarily mean that they went with that intention. It could be a
Yes, but
fact
that's
that
what you're saying. That's what you're trying to imply.
I can imply it. It's subjective.
Exactly, and that's
But-
why Miguel said that me agree with that one.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
But again, to your point,
Yeah.
it could be a fact that Winter did such a good job that objectively just look so.
Okay. Fair enough.
You understand? But the man good on put on performance, man, I like. Yo, if you watch the feedback from Blue Jeans and the feedback from Colors, people give the money props.
Exactly, that's why I
But
asked the
Colors is
question
always
earlier.
his fit.
But that's why I asked the question earlier.
Colors are always
Do you
his
think
fit.
that
At
because of
Colours,
Blue
it was-
Jeans he came out stronger?
It could be.
He had his band at Colors.
Yeah.
Blue Jeans
No.
had a backing band.
A backing band, yeah.
Okay.
Which could Yeah, okay. No, but which could lend.
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
but
saying.
Which could lend, but also which could lend to him performing to better.
Yeah.
Because he much more
Everybody,
comfortable
yeah,
with his
but you
body.
know,
Naturally.
but we all know, like both three of us say no. I think that when you're performing in a live band, you get a better.
No, man,
vibe.
send him in for live band too. Everybody with a live band now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm just talking about the comparison between Blue Jeans and Colors.
Yeah.
They say that because he was on his live band and so whatever. The live band give him different vibe and better vibe, more
And
energy
the
and so.
band,
And
that
the free
you
band.
know.
Yeah, so
At
yeah.
one point, the man say, tune!
Hold on.
And the man does a tune.
I'm
And he goes,
gonna
okay.
ask the next
let's
question.
sing that
I'm
one.
gonna ask the next question.
And he perform longer too.
And this is just a question. I'm just being there.
Bah,
the shoot back.
No, just say why.
We had
You
conversation.
think
that.
Yeah, they said that.
like an artist who has a band
Yeah.
and you know he band or whatever band, you think and that band is like playing for say me, you and J-Toven. You understand? But the J-Toven band.
Yeah.
So when me you perform now, boom. Yeah, they might do them thing, but when J-Toven come and they put in extra just because the
It
J-Toven.
was two different bands.
Okay, well, but me not
So
understand
Target
because
and Menace me sing for one band and Winter come out
okay.
with two band.
No, yeah, well, I thought it was like
But let me
Iconic
answer.
playing
No,
for
but let me answer you.
them.
I've sung an Iconic before.
Yeah.
To me, I can tell you the honest to God truth. For me, I can say yes, because at the end of the day,
Yes,
them the
yes,
key.
that they put out extra for
They never
the
put out.
Hey,
artists.
you know,
Crazy.
truth be
But
told,
there's a
right?
axe.
Truth be
There's a
told,
axe.
right?
Rightfully so.
Truth
And then
be
with them
told,
bread, butter, and cheese. There.
it's not only the band now.
What?
When you hear the featured at command, engineer everything now.
Facts.
Everything turn up now.
Fact.
No, for real.
Facts.
Trust
No,
me,
you know
even
what-
the levels of the music early out, different. When he come time for the headliner, the levels different, everything
That is true.
different.
I've heard that. I've actually
Bash.
heard that before.
You know,
I'm
you
gonna know
were
that.
there.
I'm gonna know that. Yeah, I'm gonna know that too.
Me don't go perfect. I'm here Menace and perform and the lighter than on. What you talk about, bro?
I can't hear. So sometimes that's what me just have to down in the crowd, right? Seriously, I used to have to be in
Ah,
the
that's
crowd in front of some minutes. Look at me and I have to tell you, yo, sing harder. I gotta turn on something.
It
Turn the
happen all the
vibe.
time. So you are
Let's have a
eventually have to
little
do now put bash have a good on
Yeah.
like a Oko does in the crowd. Just stick bash over the side the engineer. And engineers and thing, right? And trick. When you say that, turn up the mic, then just rest their hand on the button and tell you.
Yeah.
So if you don't tell them no, then now okay, they really need to turn them up. But if you say, yeah, you good, them man say, good fetch, you know, I need to tell them right? So some I just have a stick bash over, then say, yo, bash. And I do so and then bash will tell you, no, you need to turn up now. Then say, yo, partner, you need to turn up something. And funny something, realistically, you just can't deny it. But as it pertains to that, the man put on a performance. Again, it could be multiple.
Okay, win the fan. Okay, win the fan.
No, but okay, as the only objective
Me
man
done.
in
Hey,
this
me
room
done.
right
Me done,
now,
boss.
I will say
Yo.
Me
that
done.
if I want thing with Tian, the guy is a performer. Me not take with
That
that.
is
line.
true.
Yo, you had to no fuck boss. Excuse my French. Really is the boss.
I mean,
I'm a Winter fan, so nobody can say so.
yeah, but
He had times when he really is bad.
for the most part, he command the crowd, he command the stage, and he a one performer,
No. Yes, that's
right?
so. No, me come see because Bashi try to say, you know, like me can't be objective. I can't be
No,
objective.
No,
Because
I don't
me
think
a
it can
fan.
be objective when you come to him either. But I'm just saying. That's
Yo, the man set up that
It
is
doesn't
so
say,
good.
it doesn't
Me
say.
say the man go try to defend me. The man say, boy,
no, me know you're with the
What?
fan. So
How
me,
we keep-
we know you're with the
man,
fan.
boy.
We know you're with the fan. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like
what's wrong with that? With some
so.
people,
So
boy.
for instance, for me,
I'm
when it
talking
comes to-
musically,
even
right?
even though I rate Tian when it comes to like say
Versatility
performing
and
that kind of
something,
stuff.
cool.
When he come to commanding the stage, at least for me, I would give the edge to CP. Me think that she a more one stage general personally. No, she might not have the same following.
I would probably agree with that to some extent. If you really watch.
Me think so personally.
Not that he's.
Yeah, that's not a strike against him.
Not that she blow him out of the water and anything
No.
like that, but maybe she just had the edge for me.
I have no opinion. Honestly, I have no opinion. Can me put Menace up there too? Me think Menace can come on and go too.
No,
I've
I'm
seen
not taking from
Menace
Menace.
go- Me don't see
No.
Menace go a place where people stiff like and chalk bars.
Yeah.
And when the
but-
boss done, sometimes when I perform, I say, oh boss. Me when one year I go blue jeans, right? And when me see the crowd, I say, oh boss, me not, cause you don't know me first now me open. I say, oh boss, me not go there no. Fetch that. Tell you, yo, tonight me not go there. The boss, and me not go there. So now Puff ready for strike up. Somehow Eric can't shoot for me stem. He look up in the sky and say, God boy, you alone know me really never go there first boy. And when the boss don't go out there, right? I don't want with the crowd there, right? Searching as I get pull up. Me never see
No, but
searching
I
clothes,
mean-
like, and he don't want me
No,
to
he
go
has
back.
I mean,
that presence.
because
He
that-
does
that-
have
that-
that
that's what I'm saying,
presence.
man, I have no
And you have
opinion
one
about
voice
him.
that you cannot ignore,
No,
Menace.
but I was
There's
just,
no way
I
you
was
can
just
ignore him.
agreeing because of the comparison that he made between CP and Winter.
True.
Not saying Menace doesn't do that, because I've seen Menace go on stage based just as you say. And what I find he has a talent with is Menace can go out and face a dead crowd, and he always finds some kind of way to get some kind of interaction out
Bash,
of the crowd.
hardly take a
No
one
matter
somebody.
how- Exactly. He will go out and focus on, if you see one somebody over there dance,
Yeah.
That's it.
he focus on that one person.
That's it.
And that energy kind of transfer
That's
to
it.
somebody else.
The-
So when he leaves, he basically, as they say,
Everybody's
and
supposed to
dead
get
crowd.
rock, yeah.
warm it up for the next person.
And that's why I'm gonna go back to the fact when I tell you with Colors now. When he went, because of who he is, because the crowd me going with nothing, no, to be honest now, when I reach now. But when the man done perform, bro,
That's what, yeah, that.
when he done, when the man reach the weapon, bring the weapon, the world, and the man start going, you see people that say, oh, people that say, well, I'm calling by old, but you know, the more mature,
Yeah.
give me 6:30, I'm saying, wait, man, this bit the man can't get back up, no.
Yeah.
So by the time the winter man
guy
come
get
on,
back up in
He
it.
has
That's
that
how she get
infectious,
back
he
up.
has that infectious
You know that,
characteristic about him.
so when winter done come on now, I just pure shooting.
Yeah, the man, when
But that's
Winter
the
Dan.
but that's
Winter
the man
Dan.
name. That's the man name.
You know his name.
I don't think I'm saying winter done.
Winter Dan. Okay.
Me
well,
kind
me
of
didn't-
vex because me Hamel done. Everybody they come
So you can change?
Oh, money ain't gonna change, but guys. Me the original Dan. You know original winter. Me the original. Well, me the second Dan because
No.
the real Meladan still exists.
But let
Yeah,
me clear up some. Let me clear up
Yeah,
something
Menace.
really right quick.
the real boss. Yeah.
The reason I made the initial comparison when I spoke about CP
Yeah.
was mainly because you know it was like before Menace really come on the scene. A two of them does kind of head it out really.
So let me ask
Yeah,
a question
yeah.
now. Let me ask a question now. Maybe Menace not that Menace. Melon got no opinion in there.
But me.
Catalog. CP Winter. Wiggy.
I difficult one.
Wiggy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, difficult one. I'm good verses actually. I don't want to be the V.
That would be a crazy verse.
That ain't be all nice.
You talk about real catalog.
No,
And
that
both-
ain't
and
that
both
ain't nice
ends.
verses, right?
Trust
That
me.
ain't serious verses,
Trust
right?
me.
Okay, let me show you. Let me give CP the edge. Let me tell you why.
See, the catalog deep no. But Winter have
Pause.
Winter have.
Well, no, see,
woman
yeah.
out with that.
CP, yeah, no, but let me say this. And there's no disrespect, right? This will be this is just banter, right? But with CP are classics, bro.
This will make you have to show you.
What Winter have now current.
No, Winter classics too, man.
No, don't get
But-
me wrong. Winter have classics, but compared to CP,
Compared to CP, that's what for me. Okay, for me
Raw
personally,
classics,
for me
bro.
personally, right?
Yeah.
Winter have bombs, right?
Oh, that's a better
CP
comparison.
have
Classics.
nuclear weapons.
Classics, yeah. So
For
it
me,
depends
for
on how
me.
you compare the bombs to the classics.
You understand? So I believe it would be like, okay, let's
That's not good verses, boy.
yeah,
You want to
let's
see
pitch
that
it versus idea. I think it would be. You come down to how they perform.
Well, you think I can put on that, boy? As a podcast?
What?
How much you think they're charge?
Well, in the fair bass, not cheap.
Me tell you now, edit out this before somebody take them and run with them. No.
I will edit it out. But me want to see the verses. If I can do them, I can do them. That'd be in classic verses.
No, but
I remember CD them go off and I come in and give them no band. Okay, if a band that over, they're over for
you know, the thing with CP, right? And I think Menace has this too, but more with CP because I guess he. Well, I'm not gonna say
verses, boy.
See CP,
Like that.
CP have them from,
Yeah, man.
as we say colloquially, pick a nigga. From pick a nigga, lick a pick a nigga. When you see CP,
And nine of them CB on the book.
I'm not even talking about crowns, but I'm just like songs, like you hear like little, like sing CP.
And you know what I will say?
That's not good verses,
Personally, with the exception of maybe Tizzy. With the exception of maybe Tizzy with Tizzy sang maybe again.
Expose?
Expose? Nah,
Yeah,
expose.
I think expose.
Expose our bunks.
No,
Expose, yeah,
expose.
that.
Expose.
Go ahead, yeah.
Expose.
With the exception of maybe that, I don't think that I can ever say that CP no deserve every crown she get.
They can say what I want to say, boy.
For my opinion. So yes, I can say more I have to say.
Facts.
Me think that all she crowning them.
What about? No, you said that. Okay, Tizzy, yeah, I agree with that one. Day. What about? Pam 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 pam.
That's the girl.
Okay, well, I have to recant on a little bit. But think Papi should have get it.
No, let me tell you why I can say CP over Papi, right? Because Papi don't want to change the rules of Soca, man.
Why? What do you mean?
Because crowd participation ain't be a big point.
It's still not a big point.
But you get a
And
5
what will
point
be a
extra.
5 points to be right?
But he changed them though.
So you
He
say.
made it when it had to be a thing. Because them they judge Soca, man, how they judge Calypso.
So how
You think he
how would they
changed
judge
them? Or
him?
Ratigan change them?
Nah, he changed them.
How would they judge him?
Ratigan come a bingo after him.
Yeah, because Ratigan came out.
So his son come a bingo after what he called for change.
So what was the criteria that makes you win? Based on your
Diction
knowledge.
clarity, stage presence.
So you know me and diction clarity. And I don't think
And that's what they always judge him off of.
He can always get struck down on
Always,
diction
you
and
can
clarity.
always. You
But-
can't
but-
cloud it on voice, bro, and vocal
Yeah,
and
but
things like that.
we understand what you say.
But that don't mean, as from a competition standpoint, the man will judge you according
Yeah.
to.
Based
The
on,
rules.
at least it's supposed to be just after the performance, not off of your familiarity with the song.
Exactly.
That, would cause you to know what he's saying.
Well,
You supposed to know, hold on,
Well,
you supposed to know Miss Richards. Miss Richards or Miss Richardson. She just teaches state college, man. She just teach communication studies.
I probably do.
Okay. So, either Miss Richards or Miss Richardson. She does judge Calypso and Soca, man, I can understand myself. I know she just tell me, carnival time, she like her, she real. Because what she find, majority of the times, is that when you listen, one man will skip one note, what do you call them? Maybe, the key album, something so. But because you're so familiar with the song and you're so programmed in your mind, you don't pick up a
Yeah,
lot.
man,
When
yeah,
you
man.
perform, you
Well,
sing
that
with
is
it.
true. That is true. I can agree with that. That is
And she
true.
tell me it's hard to do. Sometimes melody hard for that.
So then, based on what you're saying, Claudia ruin everything. Can nobody can sing more than Claudia.
And nobody can perform.
But see, that's why I'm interested to see how this year is
You
going to go.
understand?
Because
Because
the songs and them not
I
get
think-
enough time to circulate like that. So I want to see
And
how.
I think what you guys are saying have merit in terms of dictionary clarity, but I think it should. I think if a man naturally horsey, he can. You understand? Like to judge him the same as you would judge a singer.
It's a competition.
You have to.
It's a competition, bro.
Can't bend the
But
rules.
so whichever say, so the
It's a
judge,
singing-
so dictionary,
hold on, it's a singing
the
competition.
dictionary and the clarity. No, party man, I kind not jumping and not singing. So we say dictionary and the clarity. Are you saying that the judges aren't understanding and hearing what the performer is saying?
You can understand. Listen, no.
No, I'm not talking about the crowd. I'm not talking about the crowd. I'm talking about the
I know their
judges.
accents
Yeah,
out there
I
that
think
you
so.
probably can't understand. But me can understand clearly. The same thing with judges, though.
Listen to me. This is why I asked this specific question.
Yeah.
Are you saying that
Yes,
on
that's
the
what
night
I'm
of the
saying.
competition, the judges
think
are
so.
saying that
Yes.
they're not understanding what
Correct.
the performer is
Not
saying?
clearly, yes.
Yes.
Clearly, okay.
It is a possibility. Yo, you know what the time they come to sleep? CP boss. You know what the time she has sung that people check it, hey, you can't win with that. And when she don't put on the performance, they say, boy, one year
That don't make me tell me rate the diva.
Bro, 1 year Claudia perform number one no. Everybody is coming after that, that make no sense no. And she open the back now win the crown bro. You know how hard it be for open back and win?
That's why I'm telling me rate the diva.
Well, it depends on how you look at it, because if you're an open batsman and you know, like obviously you're gonna know before that you're an open batsman, so you know look, you know, I'm going to set the ceiling so high.
No, but you have to take into consideration crowd kill cold.
In the matter,
You have to take
if you
into
go with the mindset, if
judges
you
and
go,
them pen
yes,
stage.
but if
Yeah,
you go with the
but me think the
mindset,
opening Batman last time should have been placed.
When we that winning Batman last
That's
time.
our message, Jack.
who opened batsman last time?
Nature Kid?
Yeah.
No, Nature Kid go every time man. That's the way we lose. Go every time.
Okay.
Me you mean the crowd bro, me need time.
Is that
Nature Kid
movie?
go, yeah, Nature Kid
Okay,
go
well, I
every time.
can't argue that then.
He go every
2 years old.
time man.
I can't argue that then.
Can
If
you
you-
perform good no? But even when I'm in the studio with he tell you straight up. He mean go and that he didn't go there for win.
Mhm.
When he go there for send a clear message. Remember on gospel man he be and one God fear man he be. So he tell me Mellow straight up. As much as you would like to take the crown or win the competition, that night you go there with a clear intention for bless the party and start it off right.
Fair
you
enough,
understand?
fair
You see winners will come and the man will perform boss.
Segue,
Yeah, you know.
short segue.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on something like that, like a gospel singer in the competition?
Perfect. What people they supposed to go preach, they got do what they got do.
Yeah, I think it's sticky. I mean,
The man not sing no ragga music. The
I'm
man
saying,
go sing
I'm just
gospel
saying,
music.
I'm just asking your opinion,
Me ain't see no wrong
your
with him. He say
perspective, I should
sticky.
say.
Nah, I got up stick.
I mean,
Do your thing, boss.
me think he look a sticky personally, but you know, everybody had a decision. Sorry, I'm not speaking to Mike
You
properly.
can't just say sticky and just left from there. You have to expound why it's sticky.
All right, fair enough. Let me gather my thoughts.
You just say sticky just to say sticky now.
No,
Wicked man, boy.
not just because I think it's a slippery slope, and I think it has the potential to rub a lot of people the wrong way. So no, that's not necessarily a good enough reason for you to act in a particular way or act in a different way. But I think it's something that you should take into consideration. Also, I think in terms of the environment, because it's good to say what the point you make earlier, that you're supposed to go to preach or
Yeah, the way the people they supposed to go preach.
Yeah.
So hold on. So if
yeah.
me a Christian, that's how I say me a Christian, right? And I'll step on this too long. But that's how I say me a Christian. Shanty tongue up the road right now going. Right? I don't know secular music play up there. Gunshot, smoke your herbal and something. And me as a Christian go up there and say, oh man, bonafide.
Shantytown not going for real though.
Yes.
I didn't even know Shantytown was
Me
still
tell you, me need
really
to
out of
Me
this.
tell you.
Yeah.
Get me.
Okay, good.
So, and me decide if we go and grab the mic and say, oh, DJ, run this chapter. And me have a reggae gospel song, and me sing in the shanty tongue. Something wrong with that?
See, that's the next thing.
No,
Is it-
I-
that's the
no,
next
I'm
topic
not-
again.
I'm not
That's the
trying to
next topic
say-
again, because in terms of the reggae gospel.
But that's
and-
what I'm supposed to.
No, that's the next topic again. So, my God, we're going to go down a rabbit hole.
I don't
So,
hold me
pause.
down, God, pause.
So-
Come here, took me this out.
No, in a
No, listen, I don't have no problem if you go and sing your song,
So you
dear,
have a problem
whatever.
with reggae gospel?
I have a problem with it.
Flash. And that don't me listen every Sunday.
No,
with
I
reggae,
have
boy.
a problem. I have a problem with it.
Well, I mean, some reggae
As I
gospel
said-
albums, see, right?
as
and
I
then
said-
that. So, but then they're better than reggae song themselves.
That's a discussion in of itself, boss.
Okay,
Trust
so
me.
but let me kind of conclude what I was saying. The reason I said it's sticky, because okay, so if I am going to perform in that setting,
Yeah.
right, I may have a good song, a positive song, or maybe even a Christian song, whatever. However, at that point in time, I really don't think personally that my lyrics are going to resonate with the crowd,
Facts.
because
I don't want to hear that deep.
yeah,
Basically,
I mean,
that's what it be.
so
But
I
when
mean,
you
it
come
might
here
be a
for hear
positive
gospel
song,
Okay.
but
so?
at the same
No, I'm
time,
just saying that's what he's saying. That's what
I
he's
just
saying,
don't
basically.
think that my lyrics are going to resonate with that crowd right there and then, with everything that's going on, with
Yeah.
the, alcohol, with people in a certain party mode, want for more or less jam up and wind up, more or less. I just not see that as one revival moment, and that is just how
the
me
impact.
feel.
And that's the way you're supposed to jam them to them feet. So make them know, hey,
Yeah.
this
He
out,
will
man.
say yes, but what he's saying is, even though in your mind you're coming out, I'm gonna jam this in their face. In them, what Jaytovin is saying, it's still not going to resonate. It's still not going to have that impact that you might think you are shooting across.
How do you measure the impact?
I mean, you can see.
You assume by hand waving and jumping and
No,
gyrating.
hand waving,
you're
but you
making
can
the
see.
impact.
So you
But
can.
you don't know how that person
if
will receive the message.
if you're having a conversation with X person,
yeah.
just based on the body language and of that person that just speak, you can't tell whether or not the man has said, "Boy, me knew I am alone." We tell him.
That's fair. But I'm saying that means still now hit sometime. That means sometime now. Look, when time me talk to people, I'm say, what the hell is man talk about, boy?
Yeah, that's what.
And then I'm going to sit down and then something happens. Like, oh shit. That's what Jerry me talk about.
I hear you, but what the point that Jaytovin is making is that, which is a good point. With your point is good. Your point is valid too. It might hit, and he didn't realize that they hit. But what he's saying is, based in the environment, you not really have the impact that you would have in a different environment. And I understand what he's
I
saying.
think it would hit some people.
Yeah, he would hit some, but he wouldn't really.
When Jesus go in the temple and see people gamble, you know.
But that was in the temple. Bang them and throw them out. But that's in it. So he boys will bang people and throw them out the pastor.
That's the music you do.
No, the music that bang out and throw them
He's
back.
supposed to bang out and show whoever in there that they listen and they're
No,
supposed
but
to feel what
they
they
like-
believe.
they're there to enjoy what they perceive as.
And that's where you go and preach, my brother.
Yeah, but he's not.
Pastor need to come out the church and go down upon the corner down. So
I agree with
down
that.
upon the
I
red
agree
light
with
district
that.
down
I
so
agree
go
with
preach
that.
the daytime.
I agree with
That's
that.
what they're
But
supposed
the
to do.
pastor is not going to come out to the church and go so come on and preach.
Exactly, so that's why you not save nobody.
No, but
Cause
that,
people,
but that's
No,
not
no,
the
environment
pastor's
for
supposed to
preaching.
go to the people and the people supposed to
No,
come to
that's
the
not
pastor.
environment for preaching.
No.
What are you
We
saying?
can't back you with
There's no
that.
environment that...
Listen, what kind of pastor gain by going so come on and go preach?
There's nothing
One
you can get
soul,
to do that.
I want soul for
No
God.
soul go get there. 99% of the people go say, what do you do here?
I back the man, back the pastor.
99% of the people that pass, they say, wait, what go on there? What do you do here?
Well, they go copy kind of back the pastor.
Yeah, that's true. And that's the way it's what the
I
police
mean-
want. Listen, saying all that we say, me not agree with that, but that's fine. 2 against 1, and that's fine.
It's not,
That's
no,
fair.
no, I'm not. I am not. I'm seeing what Jato is saying, and I'm seeing what you're saying.
But you have
I
to pick a
mean,
side.
listen, me,
You don't pick Jacob on side.
I'm not
No, I'm not
condemning.
picking a side, boss.
I'm not condemning the man
Yeah.
personally.
Exactly, that's not what
I
we're doing.
enjoyed the performance.
Yes.
Oh, we're not. No. Okay,
I
let's be
enjoyed
clear.
it. Me think the man go and mash up the performance. I rate the song even before that performance.
Facts.
So I was,
And he had home again this year too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Can you have
I'm
very
not
good
sure.
song?
I
I'm
think
not
the
sure
idea,
what.
idea behind what he's doing is good.
I haven't heard it.
Celebrate the song along the same line.
No, I've actually kind of made it my business to not go and look up the songs. Yeah, but just
And you get surprised.
one
and if you put down this-
virgin experience with the song and them,
If he
so to
put
speak.
down one similar performance that he did 2 years ago and maintain the time and everything, he had a position not only for technical but for place. He had a very good song. Actually, the song that he performed this year, if you go up and I remember Peach, I mean they run a poll like, yo, guys, tell me what the best soca song for the year. And for his name constantly came up, everybody keep mentioning his name.
Okay.
I mean, he
any songs
perform, he
basically,
have
no?
voice, yeah. No, he
that's
have
true.
good songs.
I haven't heard any songs because I'm like along the same vein as Jato in terms of I don't really want to get caught up in the songs like but the night I want to hear and say alright boom.
Well,
Yeah.
me don't like to go, but definitely now already. Because my breakfast fed in the morning, I don't know that one they go. Yeah, saying all that to say, pause it. Alright, yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, saying all that to say, it could be a very interesting night, Soca Monarch night, right? Which it could be this Saturday, innit?
Yeah.
Saturday,
let me
I
think.
assume.
Right, so this Saturday, so in the groovy, same nature kid that we spoke about, your Island Prince, your Claudette, your GE, your Tian Winter, your Blade. I have no idea what Blade song is.
Who's royalty?
I don't know who's royalty either. No offense. I had Drastic.
And you have Menace of
Menace,
defending.
Right. Drastic and a very nice song. Execution could be one of the things. Claudette and a very nice thing.
Who name royalty? Me never heard that name there.
Nature Kid and a very nice song. Winter.
Winter who is that?
Winter song. I think he go with Fetish Life.
I mean, yeah.
In a jump, you know.
Okay. Do you know the songs of just to name them of the competitors?
Me know Claudette. More I believe Claudette go sing Need It. Nature Kid go sing Celebrate. Don't know Island Prince go sing G Eve Not Sure. Tian me know probably might sing what the song name again? Jesus Christ.
Fetish Life, you just say?
Fetish Life. Fetish Life?
That's what you say, no?
Oh no, not Fetish
Ah,
Life.
Fetish Life, I know that song.
Yeah, Fetish Life.
Yeah, because when they say Fetish Life, me really start that sound like that, like a previous song. Okay, next, anyway, move.
Yeah, but yeah.
Jumpy segment.
Jumpy, Island Prince against Zamoni. Rommel with Fever. That one, you know, Menace, Dirty Jam, I know that for sure. I know Vicious is the same, but King Vicious, GE, Lyrics Man,
Winter
and
Man.
Tian Winter.
And the raining.
And the
Which is
Raining Lowrider.
Lowrider, yeah.
Lyrics Man may watch for this one. Lyrics on a Menace may watch for Drum.
But lyrics man song me.
Custom brown.
I love this song.
Take me home song.
Custom brown.
What else I good? Nasty.
With the Iron Band.
Well, they done under my signature.
Yeah, boy.
You know, come here with no flags around.
Nah, man, you know,
You don't even come here, we don't have no money, no.
Yeah, lyrics man, just come in, just
So,
duck
man,
up the
I
place.
take up some bush. Yo,
Yeah, but wait, lyrics man for that though.
bad
Man, just come now, man.
Yes.
Naturally does.
If I talk about real
Ramp up the
performers, and one of the
No,
true
the lyrics man
performers when
bad.
it comes to art,
Lyrics man
man,
bad, just me tell you.
a different man,
Lyrics man
but
bad. I think he doesn't really get the respect that he should in terms of like,
in terms of what?
in terms of just like his, as you said, just his performance and so like.
You have to take into consideration in the music there's two levels of, and you happen to, one I realize you happen to comedy too. As in if you listen comedians speak online and so, and I find it happen in acting too, but it happen mostly in anti, it happen in this industry as well too, where you have some artists where you have a fan base where people like me and you, regular everyday people, are the biggest fans, and they have one artist that the artists are fan of. So every artist in Antigua, our lyrics man for our biggest. Like lyrics man then.
That's what artists them saying.
So artists in them, lyrics man biggest fan base of the artists in them.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
And so, yes,
So musicians, producers, artists,
they respect
when the
lyrics
thing,
man.
not only respect, they high like I say I have Uncle. Uncle the only man that me no can get musicians ratings and fans ratings, everyday people ratings. He like they the pinnacle. Lyrics man have the production side, like as I tell you, the producers, the dancers,
And lyrics
everybody
man
that
bad boy. I mean, I like
he just
lyrics, man.
talent,
Lyrics
just
man- lyrics man want
writers,
the
everybody just
talented.
not
Just
respect
talent.
alone, but everybody just in this man.
Yeah,
yes.
but yeah, you see, and the reason why I said, okay, let me say the reason why I said like he doesn't get that credit or whatever, but it just basically ties into what you just said. Like the people behind the scenes, the artists and the engineers and so they know
Yeah, man.
of his talent,
Yeah,
but
man.
like the everyday man like might not know.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yo, me going
So
birthday
that's what I
party.
mean.
Yo, me going birthday party.
They don't really know the talent level that this man is on the
Man,
bass. Lyrics man bad the bass.
Yo, me going birthday.
I mean,
Let me show you
some
about lyrics,
exposure.
man. Let me show you about lyrics, man, bro. Right? Me going birthday party, bro. Lyrics man have a rhythm box on keyboard and a mic.
Yeah,
man.
so you operate.
That's what the man do. But not child, not up the place.
So the man rule.
Touch up the place. Lyrics to lyrics, man.
He still
Yo, the
have.
man come out. When the man come out and say, people say, no. Back up there where you go.
Lyrics, man, you not too much extras. Though.
But you still have the band.
Yeah. No, but me saying birthday party, you can't walk in the whole band.
You man have vibes now.
Yeah, LSA.
LSA,
But you
yeah,
can't walk
yeah.
in the whole band. Say, I just see you alone because I'm birthday party, man. I come and like work. Yo, let me show you lyrics, man. So bad again. Opening the airport. Can never
So what you
forget.
say? So what you say? He realized he can't work with the whole band, but he just still
No,
go
I
and
never
mash
said
one
can't
to work.
realize, you know. No, I'm saying he
But that's an
cannot walk
actual
with-
question.
Hey, this man,
Clown is it?
no, you're a clown, man. Me know you say. You know you're supposed to know you say.
I know what you say, but I'm saying you're a clown.
Man, a clown.
I'm saying to you is the man get one.
Jobs.
The man
Just
get a
ask a
smart. The
question.
man get a smart gig for doing birthday party.
Okay.
How you go walk? Me not here. I ain't no money for prepare for the whole band. But he
Okay.
can come and perform. But
So
he
there may
now
have
come
been
and perform.
financial
have a-
constraints to
He now come
bring
and
them.
perform have a CD. When he can do them would be with him box. And what I'm trying to say is, the opening at the airport.
But me understand what you're
No,
saying.
but let me tell my story. Opening at the airport. Listen, man, the opening at the airport. Lyrics man perform the opening at the airport. I'm supposed to be the closing act, right?
Wow.
Me, Menace, Boaster. That time now, me hot like a fish grease, bro.
Okay.
And
Lyrics
lyrics
clear.
man,
You have to be clear.
yeah,
So-
lyrics man, me go for perform before Ari. Ari sing half a tracks. When I reach them, me hear lyrics man start playing. The man, Menace say, me not sing half no CD and lyrics man. And lyrics man just he got the keyboard and the rhythm back.
Yeah, man, lyrics, man.
He mash up me.
Lyrics, man, easy in the bass. I want to see, like, naturally, like,
Man,
in front of them.
different, bro.
Lyrics, man,
Different,
different.
man.
Valentine man sub now.
No, he's different man. So yeah,
Valentine.
during the Calypso competition, if you 15 people go and if you look at lyrics, man, right, Calypso and producer and record for about 60
I remember lyrics,
another
man, came
15
up to the
minutes.
ranks. And so you come up Julia's music. So
And different
yeah,
man,
you
bad.
bad
And
man.
different man. But saying all of say, let me ask you a question though, because some realize from last carnival as well too, and then previously. So last carnival, few people got some, one kind of consider a hit song, where one or two got hit song, but others got some song that get some traction, right? This carnival, I saw them move like them Michael Jackson and Celine Dion and Whitney Houston.
When me know you're talking, so you have to be more.
No, me not
specific.
tell you, no try that one day.
I mean,
The artists and them. That's
Who
what
artists?
me not know who artists.
so how you supposed to know you're talking? So how can I participate in this discussion?
So me ask you general, so you can allow me if I ask a general question?
How can I participate?
Well, what's your mouth? The general question is, why do you guys think that some artists move a certain different type of way when them perceive or people make them believe that they have a hit song? And also rightfully so some of them that do have hit songs. What make them move
Boss, fame.
rocking them better than people?
Fame is a hell of a drug now.
Yeah, but I've had it though. Me choose friendship over that.
That are you.
Yeah, and me and
Yeah, and
they,
a taste of the fortune.
That are you.
And a taste of the fame to some extent.
Yes.
I mean just checking.
and
You can cause too much of me
and
back
they have
off,
some. There
Yeah,
have
but
been
are
some people.
hold on, enough cut. Yeah. You me right there. And you tell her, fellas, nobody run faster than fetch you heat.
But what may say, but
Yeah, the first one to take off, he didn't even hold a mic.
everybody different.
Right after him, he say, yo, be gone too bad. What's that?
Everybody different.
Well, you see, not everybody that because I use the analogy with fame being a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Also, not everybody would try something and get addicted to it either. But some people, once they get that initial hit, they might
but-
hook forever.
But that's why I back up. Because I find like, listen, I mean they mess with the friendship too much to one point where me start make me feel uncomfortable. And not only that, I mean they like people may they perceive you for being a certain type of way when that's not who you are.
But also, right, when just to piggyback on what Jaytoven said also, like for example, if you're coming from a place where you weren't quote unquote a popular person, a known person or whatever, right?
Sure.
And then you get that taste of what it means to be, hey, you get that taste of that notoriety.
Yeah.
It's different than, for example, if me and you are accustomed to have, like we never needed that fame to blend in talk to this female or whatsoever, get this kind of attraction or whatever, understand? So even so when you get that, when you step out and more people know you, you don't know because no people know you already. You understand?
Me
So
me banning on.
that's what I'm saying. So now for somebody who has never experienced that and they get it first, they say,
Yeah.
what
Tell you.
is what going over here, boy?
I'll tell you.
You understand? And they will probably go the extra mile, do more than what you would do in order to retain that.
Just like a man that get one girl that never in his wildest dreams he ever imagined he could end up with that girl.
Facts.
And then do
You tell me when you end up with you, what you do?
me get girl, I mean everything, me never get them, me just realize, okay, me can get you them, me can get anybody else, they just keep it pushing. Me never go on like me better than people.
But some man
I
know,
just rush
some
it,
man
you
know
just
they get
realize.
that girl
Oh, the
and
man
they
different.
do anything for hold on to that girl.
Exactly. Because again, never in their wildest dreams did they ever see themselves in this
And
position.
then you know, if they don't get that girl again like
But
that,
this is the thing though, but this is why me think that the statement, which is valid, but me think why whoever take on that persona, they might find it ridiculous because if me, for example, and just to stick with the topic, if me get a hit song today, bro, and become famous now, then literally the gate open up. So now at the time we just continue trying to push the song and then to get more hit songs so I can monetize half of the like fire my hype that I have now.
But isn't that
As
what you're
opposed to
saying?
being but as
Sir.
opposed to being cocky and going like I'm better than people
Oh,
and
okay.
yo, I want to fetch up to you and then yo, we supposed
No,
to
but no,
we
you
don't-
can't-
but we
yeah,
don't
but
name
that's-
dropping.
that's
You
you.
experience that with people.
Woo! Very regular. You're very regular, bro.
Go
No,
and
but
cocky
that's-
half of one song.
But that's you.
Bro, not even a song though.
Listen, and you did you not
The song
send
even
me?
a hit.
Did you not send me a video
Yeah.
that the guy I don't know if he was a pastor or some African guy say that with somebody with people get money and change? No. He said that
Oh, you just amplify who
he
you
just
That's
amplifies who
they
he really
always,
be.
that's who they've always been.
Same thing with money, same thing with fame. So you get that notoriety that hit you once, then that it go appeal to all you know, I guess it can appeal to good aspects of you as well as the negative aspects of you. But then whatever come to the forefront the most, I think, is who you truly were in the first place. You just never had the means to really live it like that.
Because you if I want somebody I can talk about, you and I can contest to this thing, but you mean that when I'm in to do most Eminem music, so my ministers have to tell me, oh, go then, yo, you see the people in them. And sometimes it's like, yo, boss.
Yeah, but you're just too daddy day, man. You cause you either early and say, you're something too lazy. Are you that?
But no, I mean, I say too lazy.
Oh,
I'm
and
saying at times when he lazy.
Wait, so this hype man
Pass,
that does daddy. So you want?
That's what I just said at times. You said
hold on, you're violent, man.
That's what I said at
no,
times.
you said a man say, oh, he too late. No.
At times, yeah.
Okay, yeah, correct.
At times.
Now this the
Nah, this is the man the joke.
You miss it. When this coming?
Me not this the man.
Be careful.
Me know about the umbrella, so me can't really
No,
this the man.
yeah, man. But and you in the Barbados too when others there's certain place them Jared they say fast. Yo, what's that move? Them say, yo, just cool. Me say, but you fool in to see what one they boom boom boom. I say, oh, just cool man. DMX, Umbre and Chance. Look at you can't hold on. Am I like?
Yo, millions zero. So
am I like? Me now try to make myself
no,
see
me never say that.
done, right? I'll do the done.
And I'm like, no, but you're done. I'm done.
And he have a cake and eat it. After the original.
After the original. No, but me like that man.
Oh, what the question, baby? No, what the question?
You don't look good. You don't look good. This body coming like a shave for the rasta.
Have I not been, when I'm in the barbers, have I not been in situations where...
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Come on, bro. I'm going to say, yo, you don't even the young eat our food, man.
You don't know.
Come if you see the young take the food up off the table too.
And throw it away.
Throw it. Waste. No, me people are talking so because we waste the food. You understand?
That's why you should eat. That's why you should eat. Now present you with something to eat, you're supposed to eat.
No, hey, the boss fumble the bag now. But so you go in a life.
One bag? I said, yo, me biggest punk ever, boss. Me tell you. Bash, hold on. Me? I don't have a Soca Monarch and artist and entrepreneurs. That's how I get the real shit.
I don't have the artist, but get.
No, I'm just for them now. Each one of them they in their $6,500 highway and I have no.
Facts.
You can go and see what you want to see, boy. And then they go and make. I pay me, I go pay for watching them now. And they go and make them money, see. This is the question me ask you. How much time or woman ever call you on punk boss?
Like directly say, yo, bash you on punk?
No, not like a punk in a sense you had a bag you had a food to eat and
but I mean I believe every male would at some point
of course
they would go to that because not necessarily because the food they just eat the food just because suppose me know what the food might be and as they say like the woman say and she but me no want them.
But me no
want them. So if she will say that yo bash and stuff well me because me no want them.
Bash I hold the time we go a buffet.
Yeah.
I left different going and bread and cheese.
Yeah, man.
And
every food. No, man.
Imagine she could come and tell you, oh, you're punk. You had some of that fun, but they say, but me no want you.
Yeah, because you check.
Yo, you know the delusional for me.
Not because you don't actually participate in something that means that. And I mean, sometimes you just don't want what's presented in front of you.
Listen,
I'll tell you.
Talking about that, what would you consider one of your biggest turn off when it comes to woman? Hold on. Turn on and turn off.
What?
You start the batting. Let me see. Yeah, let me see.
I want the loaded boy.
Yeah.
For me, right?
You can't talk about the turn off.
For me, right? The turn on for me. But you see, for me, it's kind of difficult because both require us having a certain level of conversation before you reach to the point where we can say and turn off and turn on. Clearly,
No.
You know I'm talking.
Good.
Let me finish.
This guy.
First and
foremost,
Let's
you
try
don't
with
have the criteria. Looks, the staple, looks, body, smell,
Yeah, we're not
figure.
okay. Let's exclude the physical. Let's exclude the
Exactly.
physical.
So me exclude that.
Yeah.
For me now, a personality, bro. If you can hold on conversation, if you can tell one joke, cause you know the for me sense of humor real dark. Dark to the point where sometimes so me just keep quiet when certain conversation pull up because whereas people are bawling, somehow we can pull the joke out of that. And another time and place. But it just funny. So for me, humor, sense of humor, dark. So somebody that can understand a dark sense of humor and just can relate to conversation. That's one of the turn on for me. Me more attracted to personality more than
Looks.
looks per se. Looks have to do one part of it because at the end of the day, you know, you gotta have a comeback down to looks. After you don't establish a good personality, then I gotta realize, okay, I have to live with you for the rest of my life.
That looks is the first thing that place it catches you.
Right, but I have to can live with you for the rest of my life. So sometimes personality can shape how you look to me. Because if some girl can go real good, and when they open them mouth, it's like, yo, you're the ugliest thing ever, boss. You just, ugh. Whereas some girl can just, meh, but when they open them mouth, it's like, oh shit, yo, your personality just outshine everything. So that's what me different, man, right? When it comes to turn off, we hate one inconsiderate, bad-minded, selfish.
What does that album when you describe it? What is that album? That's a woman. A woman that. Who must have been sure that woman? Are you laugh? Yo, I mean, is this real talk? Is this real talk?
I will tell
You
you.
don't want to come behind that! No!
Hey, you
Oh,
are that.
God!
But woman naturally feel, most women, 99.9%.
You have asked some women sleep and be left
that
fire up.
the world revolves around them.
Yo, bad boy make crack.
Yo, I'm not saying
Okay,
it's not
but
bad
no,
way,
what
I'm
I
not
would
saying
say,
it's
what-
not bad
okay,
way,
what
I'm
I
just
would
saying
say.
that's what it is.
What I would say is,
Damn.
um,
Tom, me even put a filter on you, boy.
I think I think most women possess a certain level of selfishness.
Yo, I'm think woman understand reciprocity
more than others.
Bro, tap with what in them? Women think that the world revolves around them.
Even get these
I'm not saying it in a bad way.
Even get these single.
But the truth is the truth. Look, the truth
Yes.
is the truth.
That's
Yeah,
it.
hey, you put on a guest room. Can't tell you. Man, you don't play. Let's try jam me sleep on road.
Hold on. So
Yo, he that.
listen.
You know, there's a cheating
Okay,
for mic
hold on,
right
hold on.
and a one mic no.
Hold on. So, okay.
Target things,
Based on
boss.
society, right? And it's not their fault.
Yeah.
It's not totally their fault
Target
because
things,
society has made it like men, as men,
Yeah.
we've been taught,
Jesus Christ,
whether
man.
subconsciously or whatever, to cater to women.
Yeah. Fair
You
enough.
understand? In order for you get a woman, you have to do this, you have to do that, and the woman also they've been brought up to think that men should give. Okay, let me not say give, but they expect a
Should be
certain.
provider.
You're right, they expect a certain thing
Provider
from
and
men.
protector.
So that's why you have certain women and say, what you can do for me and this and this and this. And if you look at society now, not specifically to Antiguan culture,
Yeah.
but generally, especially in these like US markets and so, the first thing that women, if you don't have the money, then why you?
Talking about that, and me still have to get eye answers, right? So I think I run me from them, right? But talking about that, J2, we post something in the group where one man carry girl out for her birthday. And she was with
I see that.
13 different...
18.
But you see what I'm
18.
saying? Yes, no, tell me that she would think that the world revolves around. Tell me no that she does not think that the world
Okay,
revolves around.
Okay,
And
say that.
she's just
says,
a
She wants her head check.
The woman wants a broke man.
The man
Why
say,
you
boss,
mean
the man say, you're staying here or you're leaving with me? Because me leave. Oh, but nobody want no broke nigga.
this check.
What?
She embarrassed man
She want him to have a perfect
and that's-
day.
and that's-
And here, no, it could have been a simple conversation. Home, no. Yo, babe, say one more. I go invite my girls and them, can you afford it? But the man say, yeah, mate.
Hey,
Yo, if you find a man
boy,
that can afford it, then
boy,
at least you give the man the opportunity.
Boy,
for-
now come to me now, babes, and tell me, can I afford it? Even if you know
Yo.
I can afford it as my woman, now ask me that.
That is nonsense that she do.
Now ask me that.
That nonsense.
Even if I can afford it, make me use my money for build our relationship, our family, whatever. Not for care 18 people that me know you want somebody, one of them, because a woman. A woman begs with somebody every week and fall out with somebody the week after. No,
Yo,
so
if he had said, babes, I want to treat you and your friends. You got my answer and go to a restaurant and
Me
eat
think
and
he get
whatever,
blind,
woman.
lash. He get like blindsided by the whole situation.
But that's what I'm saying. But hey, let me say, females out there, all the females, and come for me now. But me just say this. Like, obviously I'm not speaking
What's
to...
about, man?
No,
Stand up by yourself,
no,
man.
I am.
You retract, no, double down,
No, me not
man.
retract, me not retract.
Double
But me say,
down.
obviously,
I'm gonna help you out
about-
just now.
you can't really, I'm not speaking about 100% of women. But I'm just speaking generally.
Don't
All
be-
women are going, so obviously.
That's true,
But
but me-
generally, that's how women are.
Me not like inconsiderate woman, man.
How much women you meet in your life? If you meet, let's say 10 women,
Yeah.
how much out of that 10 women they fall under the criteria you said they're selfish and then?
But you see, the thing is,
But not the
I
majority?
think women
say majority, but
nowadays, I think women nowadays and women that are coming, well, you know, girls are coming up to be women, that sort of thing. I think women are being socialized to be that way.
That's what I just said. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Selfish?
Yes, and
They-
for look
that's
out for
how they
themselves
socialize.
and not for depend upon a man and that kind of
Because thinking
stuff and
about
not
it,
for
for our
something.
parents, I mean, kind of be the opposite now. For our parents, because we 80s, right? So for back in the day, our parents more designed for, you know, cater to man. And
It's a little
make
bit,
sure
yeah.
that-
You were more,
Even
I know
have
woman, you
more
were more
balance.
trained to be
Even have
more of a
balance.
nurturer, so to speak, than more cutthroat. But see, because
Even
of
have
how the
more balance.
world changed up, because of you know, things like glass ceiling and so on, women want to, you know, not only the equality argument, but want to move ahead in life. Women realize that I guess they have to be more cutthroat, they have to be more someone. Now they try to look out for themselves. I mean, to me, essentially sometimes even to the point of their own detriment.
But bro, yo, to be fair, we fact, you know, we as men we play a big role in the way that women treat us, and you understand, and the way they look at us.
And
Because,
vice versa.
for example, if you trouble this girl, what the first thing a man will do?
Cut
Oh,
back
babe,
that.
they want no.
Yeah.
They just are like, oh wait. Let me get you this and let me get you that and this and
true.
this. You know, they forget the
Can't
little
think you win show,
boom
but instead of
cash.
one
You
kind of
understand?
conversation.
The little boom cash, they might do all kind of stuff. You understand? Instead of so women know when they approached by men continuously who you understand that's what that man
But
we
they
can do
standard
this
now.
that they get accustomed to that.
But see that's
Check.
the thing again. No, that is that is the newer age or the more modern set of women because, for instance, I did not have that experience. No, me just
But if I
me just
opinion-
talk from my experience now.
Yeah, this
I
is
did not
our
have
opinion.
like more women of my age and back in the day when I was someone even up to at the time that I met my wife at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't really have that issue. I mean, as a matter of fact, she was the one that a lot of time would even offer, even before me, and yo, this and that. Never ever hesitate, volunteer for pull purse early out and that kind of things.
Same.
And I mean, for me, that said a lot to me.
That's woman
Because
tight. Yeah.
but hold on.
woman tight in the
That's
back.
a lot to me.
Yeah, that's true, but
You understand? But a point you're making earlier, I was going to say that, you see, why?
Okay, let me say this, right? But I think women realize, right? And they can correct me if I'm wrong, right? But this is my opinion, so and I allow your man, so you can again correct me if I'm wrong. We find that the more independent one woman be in a relationship, the more man will feel shit. So if me have a woman, right? That every time I bounce, I try to do something, she pull fish.
That is true.
She always go out, she will spend money. What you tend to realize is the man will say, alright. Because at the end of the day, I want to spend our money per woman.
Yep.
And as a man, you don't want no man spend the money per me, right?
Yep.
True.
But what it helps you analyze is that, okay, if me in a bad spot, me know somebody me can come from. And I want to leave.
I agree to what you say,
So
but I
I
take
find
issue.
more, right, so I find the more, like
But-
even for me, girl, sometimes I tell she, yo, what I eat today? Boom. She said, alright, cool. I go pick them up. Me fight for wallet. When I look, she don't come up. I say, yo, you know me give them money? She's like, yo, I got more money, boom, bam, bam. You understand? So
I agree to what you say, but I take
For
issue
me-
with you using the word independent in a relationship. But go ahead.
well, me and you on two different scales.
I mean, hold on.
You-
Stick
no,
this,
he
stick it in.
lack
I want to
you,
know what
he
you mean
lack
by
out.
what you mean by why you take issue with. Explain.
Because I don't really subscribe to independence in a relationship.
In terms of what I mean, like so like
If you're in a relationship, everything's supposed to be shared, yeah.
Okay.
But maybe he in a different position now. Because he, you know.
But that's the ultimate goal, yeah?
Right,
That's
but
how
I'm
it
saying
goes, so you can't wait until you reach there to do it.
no, which is true.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's how I be real. You now go look for a woman that now she own, or can hold she own, just in case, because you want somebody that, even though she has an independent mind frame, when you come into the relationship, she's supposed to can say, alright, let me put that aside and realize that you are in a relationship and everything should be shared. But that doesn't mean you know so far had the independent hustle then. If you understand what I talk about, the grind me talk about. I'm not talk about just the frame of mind, but me talk about like
But and the next thing is like just to continue along the vein of what that Jeto was saying in terms of modern day nowadays women as opposed to women from back then is like women know they have an issue having conversations with a lot of these with I know they have an issue with like what I would say like differing to a man in a relationship. You understand? I have co-workers who vehemently oppose the idea of a man as being the head of the household.
because then I meet the man yet.
No, they're not gonna be no man.
Hold on.
No, they're not gonna be no. Listen what me say. Them they're not gonna no man ever. Them they're not gonna man because me know what kind of man.
Yo, me even find an
No.
intern that you put a silence on the back. It man you different,
No,
bro.
but if
they will get a man.
What kind of man
A
is?
man there for everybody.
Yeah, but do you? But then they will be the same ones, right? They will be the same ones now who will turn on and say, "Why is off now, boy?"
Exactly.
But then I want a man be a man, but when they get a man that be a man is so. You know what I say?
Bash, if I want something to learn in life, see, it might not be all women, but as you love to say, majority of them want to be loved and wined and dined, cared for, and feel protected, bro.
On their terms.
It doesn't matter upon what
their
terms.
terms.
It doesn't matter upon what terms, right? There's everything. God, majestic God, bro. So He designed everybody and then had them in an equal part.
Okay.
So if you're a man that just want a woman to push you around, want woman out the feet. I am saying if me meet one of them, no offense saying one of them, but if me meet a woman of that ilk or that mindset, I'm just under for me, keep it pushing. We can be friends. But you're not gonna
That's what it is.
Yeah, just keep
Because
it pushing.
I would
And you
never,
know that conversation, bro.
I would never allow any female to emasculate me. You understand? Any relationship that I'm in.
What's the feminine term for
For emasculate?
for a woman? Effeminate.
Emasculate me?
No,
I mean,
but when you say emasculate, you mean like, yo, to make you feel less than a man, right?
Yeah.
So that means you see, what's the word for one man making a woman feel less than a woman?
But that's the point that I'm
But
getting to.
how would you make
Exactly,
a woman feel
because
less
that's the
than a
point I'm
woman?
getting to. Because me saying that doesn't mean doesn't mean that I'm going to be the person in a relationship that say I'm not a slave master.
True.
You understand?
You
I'm
want
not your
to do
owner.
things, right.
I'm not your owner.
You know what I tell
You
you where to
understand?
go, when to
Because
go.
I'm going to respect you as my queen.
Yeah.
I have to respect you as my queen in order
Right.
for you to respect me as your king.
Right.
You understand? So I'm not going to dehumanize you and make you feel less than what you are.
But
You see, but you have to just
I
recognize.
don't even know how that would happen because, okay, when you emasculate a man,
Yeah.
you're basically stripping him of his manhood
Yeah.
and reducing him to, well, I shouldn't say
Something
reducing him, but to the level of a woman or to more or less stripping him of his masculinity, which means you're put it to be a woman, essentially. Right? No, I'm not saying nothing
Yeah,
for
yeah.
No, I
try
understand.
for.
Yo, this
I'm not using it in a pejorative way or anything like that.
Yeah.
I
Right?
understand, yeah.
But if you have a woman, I mean, how do you strip a woman of her femininity and reduce her to what? To a man?
But you know, but it goes back down to
Can't do
what Bash-
that.
But it goes back down to what Bash is saying.
In terms
He's
of,
no slave master.
Instead of subjugating
Can you go,
her, man,
yeah,
like,
can you go make she feel like she
yeah.
she on property?
Like she doesn't have a say.
Right,
Like
which you
everything,
be a
you
slave
understand?
master.
Like
Okay,
anything
okay,
that I
okay.
say she have to do. That's not what it is.
You understand?
You understand? Because for example, I always say like, if I'm in a relationship, if I'm married, right, and decisions have to be made,
Yeah.
I'm not going to come and say, yo, babes, this way be. Not at all. You understand? Whatever it is,
Conversation, yeah.
we're going to sit down as a family
Fair enough.
and have a talk about, yo, this way be what's your bam bam.
but
Where your
still,
perspective
there
is.
needs to be an understanding that at the point in time that
the-
our
the-
opinions
the
differ,
decision is
the
made.
final decision has
That's-
to come down to somebody.
Exactly, that's my point. That's where the head of the household as a man comes in, because you have to now trust me. You have to now trust that decision that I make
Exactly.
is in the best
Well,
interest
Of us.
of us.
I like from your opinion.
Well, leg of the opinion.
The decision come down to who make the most money.
Tal. Tal.
No, the man make a good point, you know. 'Cause
But that's
that's
me.
what it be.
Yeah, but
That's
not
what it
for
be
me.
essentially,
Not
no.
for me.
Yo, I used to date this girl, right?
That's what it is essentially.
Hold on, I used to date this girl, right? And she made them make way more money than me at that time. And she clicked, but she old school, very old school. And she tell me straight up, Melo, you don't know how you could do it. You don't know if you can take for me money to make you make more money. But me definitely can't marry to you and you make more money than you.
But you know, there are some women that
Straight, and she
different.
just tell me straight up. So she tell me, you can take for me money, invest some, and then make more money than me. But you have to figure them out. Something have to work.
You
out.
know,
have
they
to
have
make more
some.
money
You
than
know,
me.
they have some women that are different. They actually have women. I don't know how few and far between they are.
Yeah.
But they actually have women that make more, but still, for them, it's a principle
That's fine.
that
That's what I'm saying. She was
them
one of
they
them.
know that the man is the man, and then will still, as you say, defer to the man as the head. But I tend to
Yo,
believe that
is-
most
as the
women,
famous-
if you
the
make,
famous
Decision
words-
come down to who make the most money.
This is
man.
what I'm saying.
In my opinion.
You understand? In the famous words of the great philosopher,
Who that?
Adija Palmer,
Left
aka
that wealthy
Vibes
and
Cartel.
lonely.
All
But
when
then
me
another
broke, which girl can
Can't
clown me?
What
You
we do?
mad? Me left that wealthy and lonely. You mad? Clown who?
I said
Girl,
it. No.
negative.
I hear you know. You don't know Sharanga Habadena said the same thing. Man.
Who?
Sharanga Habadena. The man that sing in the Cuban man. Them
Oh yeah.
man say,
Mad.
left that you better go. You on your dinner, okay?
Yeah man, she can find somebody that she can control with the money.
Yeah.
But not me, not this man. Yeah.
you know, I think that women,
Hey, and we love women.
yeah,
Oh,
of course,
So this is
day,
this.
how
every day.
Yeah, I just make
Ignorance
sure
is-
myself.
But
Ignorance is undefeated.
I
Yeah,
think-
start from a male ignorance.
Yeah, and you forget that a female on this podcast or episode, so I can get some female.
but she-
Yeah, man.
but this
Hold
man.
on, never continue. Back to the point that we put. What's your biggest turn?
No, hold on. I don't want to lose my chin of thought. I don't want to lose my chin of thought. No, what I'm saying is, I think that, to be honest with you, I think that women have it easier than a lot of times that society and everybody want to let on.
What
I
you
think
saying there, bro?
no, there's a reason I'm saying it. Because listen, it's easy for a woman to overcompensate and say, I have to look out for myself. I don't want to buy not my boat. I don't want to man not my boat and that type of thing.
Sure.
But a lot of times in relationships, well, maybe I shouldn't have said a lot of times, but in relationships, there are times that even though things are not going ideal, what you find is that the man still maintains his role, right? In terms of being a provider for the most part, whether it be a Kishimon, whatever you do, you pay. Some man pay house rent, all them different things or whatever. And in terms of being, like I say, a provider, protector, whatever other thing that the man do and whatever, in terms of even, support system, that sort of thing. And like I said, in a situation that things are not ideal, when things are not ideal on a woman's part, they tend to, I think, withdraw some of those things that...
Bash, let me say this, right? Cause you run around the bush.
No, I'm not run around the bush. I'm trying to articulate myself properly.
That is so easy. Good. Yes,
Right?
good.
So you'll find sometimes that some women, for instance, maybe they're not cook no more. Maybe they tap wash your clothes. Or maybe them, the ever almighty tap give you peace.
Yeah.
And that sort of thing. But most times you find, again, the man still perform full role, even though sometimes the relationship devolve to a level that really there's no benefit in it for him and all the benefit in there for she.
Jetoven, big man thing. Because whatever picture you paint, that they Picasso, bro. Because realistically, at the end of the day, at any time, no man now do certain things, or woman nigga say what? Outside. One man with me fine, a man with more put up with a woman, I tell you with a woman, whole drama. If she constantly still give the shoni, he will take everything. But that, from the time the shoni, shoni, listen to me, from the time the shoni, so lack off, that's the only time man react, bro.
Nobody depends
And
on
I
the
love
woman
man,
still.
so
Not everybody.
Not
Everybody. And now, so let's toss a kid into the mix. Suppose she had a youth.
No,
Then that means certainly
18 years,
you
you
still
saw.
have to take care of she and the youth.
You saw 18 years.
But
And I make you go college no. I think you go college.
So, but that's what I'm trying to say. When you look at the picture like that, the man is really at a disadvantage and not so much the woman.
Okay.
there's some diamonds
But
in the
then
rough,
why
though.
is it always painted that the woman are always
Bro, there's a lot of things that
advantage?
Because that's
That's
just
just society.
Exactly,
That's
a lot of
just
things that
society.
woman can
That's
get
just
away with that
man
man
cannot
can't
get away with in
And there's other
society.
things that man can get away with, woman can't get away with. You want to take that from them, bro? When I'm done a lead? Of our no.
No, what? No,
It's
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that we're leading. What are we leading in?
Okay.
Only man can do in society that woman can do a plenty one. A man, I told a woman there, boy, a man will go on the other man, a boss.
Yeah.
You check, a woman have 2 boyfriends. But she whore.
But that's something from them that so that makes it to Jared no, to Jared's point. That's the one good analogy there. What he says that this woman can get away with that thing. We can't get rid of them, okay. But we can get rid of having multiple women, and woman can't get rid of multiple men. I know society. You have a give and take. There's a balance.
No, but you have women out there like you have some real what I would call like rider there. Yeah, some real rider there out there like that.
Facts.
Even though things we go wrong.
We go
wrong together.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand? How we go wrong together.
But
It just depends on it just depends on what we were talking about earlier, just the mindset. You understand? Because you see, and as I said, like us as men we're not innocent in a lot of these situations. You understand? Because we tend to pursue those specific kinds of females because of maybe their physical qualities or whatever, boom. And then really too boy, she do good now, boy, and this and this and this. And now when I don't spoil them and tell them, forget them and say, babe, let me take care of him. I mean, you never worry about nothing, man. As Jay Toven said, yeah, my house went pan lock. Gas in the car, pan lock. You understand? So when you done block she like that, you understand? And then things get kind of brown. Yes, if you don't put it in, I guess I'll put it in 15.
You can start
How much you can't pay? What do you think she could do?
You can start singing like a lyrics, man. Open up the town.
You understand? So what is she going to do? As opposed to you initially
But not only
seeking
that.
somebody with good qualities, quote unquote.
But not only that, the next man that come after you saw like a sourboard.
Because she don't accustomed to a certain kind
It
of life.
depends. All women the same.
No,
Because I've heard.
That's what we're saying.
Anyways.
Well, that's what they say. Yeah, so right there, but you have to make sure that you pick up on those characteristics early.
Sure.
And make sure that you know who you're getting involved with, because you can't get involved. Even the man in the restaurant now. When even though we're saying this and this about the woman, he in blameless in that situation now. Like he have to know what kind of money and
Facts.
so he know that when she goes out, she go and show to her friends because he should know that the type of person that she has. So she now approaching him and say, pay for everybody the dinner. He know what kind of money he have.
And also, woman weird too now because a woman will left a rich man and go there with a man that and farmer. Because at the end of the day, then we think
Depends how the family
attention.
is treating her.
That may say woman emotional, so then we think the attention 10 times more valuable than the
Yep, that is true.
Oh, then a man out
That is true.
Because as you say,
Then we do what?
No, what is it?
A woman will left one rich man.
Yeah, then we left a money man and go to him.
You crazy,
man
boss?
really as much. Not that the man broke,
Hey,
but he
then
You
will-
just not have no time. for
Then
that
will knuckle the money man with the farmer. They're not leaving that security.
It will be different.
Some man,
They're not left the security of the money man boss.
Some will leave, man.
Some will leave. I've seen those ones.
They're not in the majority.
Their bank account
Yeah,
are
in the
full. Their
majority.
bank account are full, so they're
When
left
a
out.
woman have a certain standard, listen, one man can take one knuckle and he and his wife in a big house and blah blah blah, or then just not even knuckle, but then mash up or whatever, and the man have a downgrade lifestyle,
Yeah.
and he have a cabaki in the Benz,
Yeah.
she'll go for one Vitz,
She needs to continue.
and he will roll so. Woman the downgrade and so.
Then look for maintain and step up.
Exactly.
Oh, fair enough. If you want to say
No.
that.
We need a female opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girl ain't kill out.
Right now, so little misogynistic
The
with you
girl ain't
like.
kill out, but this is
Alright.
just me. Hey, you go there, concentrate over
Hey,
there.
I'm try to run from this man.
Nah,
Tina tell
nobody
me,
run.
Tina tell me, what you call him? You
Hey,
Tina
me
tell me
don't
your biggest
vex
turn.
Me don't vex
Why
no kind of
biggest
first
turnout?
thing. The
Why
first
biggest
thing I say no.
turnout?
First thing I say, let's exclude the physical. Now psychologists tell us that men, we are visual and we are physical beings.
We are. But
So now I exclude the
naturally
physical.
that's the first thing that I catch you.
So you said what you said. So I said I excluded the physical. What you
No,
said?
you can't exclude the physical. The physical catch you, and the physical was start.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but when I said it, I didn't say, yo, that's obvious, bro. But I'm saying, let's take apart from that. Apart from that, because you're not gonna see a certain type of female walk up to you, baby, no. Something have attract you. Even not the face, the body. If she had a boat, then perfect. If one have
a body part.
it don't matter.
body
Until a
part.
part and body. So
body
if that's what
part.
attracted to you and you think about nothing else, you can still go there. So and I talk about what attract you to them is as it pertains to you just making the initial statement and making the first conversation. Now I talk about what would make you want to go on several
Even go and
days,
talk.
pursue, keep pushing,
Well,
to walking up to talking.
okay,
just
so let me start with the one that easiest for me to
turn
answer.
off.
Turn off.
Yeah,
Basically what I said, for me, attitude.
facts.
For me, attitude. Like, honestly, I don't care how pretty you are. I mean, to be honest with you, well, I hate when people say to be honest, because,
Yeah.
I mean, what else you want to be really? But
Oh no, like when you said last week. So if you are a man,
Yeah.
no, but for me, I have found, at least throughout my
time
dating
partner, right,
history and whatever. And this is not a strike against anybody in my past, anything like that. But I have never been the guy that is, super or laser focused on or so overly attracted or just, goo gaga over the prettiest or the baddest thing in the room.
True.
Right? I don't know if it's because maybe a bit of intimidation. I don't know. Right? I'm not psychoanalyze myself. Don't. But
It's not that kind of podcast.
that's never been me. I've always gone for a mix. You have to look good. Now get me wrong.
Yeah.
Right? For me, the attitude has always been a big thing for me. Like I say, like not too stuck up. You have can laugh. Yeah, a lot of things that you said, I can really identify with. You have to be able to have a sense of humor, appreciate my sense of humor, and So for me, one of the biggest
Attitude?
turn up, attitude. I mean, I care how pretty you be, Jack. If your attitude stink, you're ugly.
Bashi. Cause me have something to say after this, right?
Well, for me, it's you guys basically described like a lot of the merits that I would look for, but just to be simple, like you just have to be down to earth for me. You understand?
Yeah.
Just have to be down to earth. You have to be somebody that, as you said, that I can have a conversation with, I can relate to, and us to joke, but you just have to be just a nice person. You have to be ambitious.
Yeah, boy, me hate and lazy girl.
Yeah, this is just them kind of something. Like I don't like my turnoffs is like I don't like, as we would say, me love enough people. Understand?
Me no.
I mean like stuff up, it's stuck up, and I mean like bougie. For me, I appreciate the dress and the heels. For me, I appreciate the dress and the heels. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. But for me, you see in jeans and a sneakers. And jeans and a Timberland. You ever see Timberland boots but a girl and like a foot? They crazy boy. You understand? So them kind of something. Baby come from ghetto. Baby, you understand? So that those simple things are what really attracts me to a female.
Yo, you see, for me, you weird because for me, both. For me, you have to be and just to add to me as well, you have to be in time and place.
Yeah, of
So
course.
you can't expect.
Of course.
You can't expect for come on the block with me and my boys, and you have my heels and makeup and
Some females
Yo,
are like that.
calm
They just
down
feel
yourself,
they're supposed to always dress like that.
So on
so they
time
can
and
be-
place, innit?
Exactly.
no, when I will go up and I will dig down and I want to try on the heels.
Of course.
Man.
That's why I say appreciate the
You
heels.
understand? So I just
You
on
just have
time
to be
and
down
place.
to earth and know, as you say, how to adjust and based on the situation. And
So-
I like confidence too, but
I mean, like too much
not
of
to the
makeup.
point, not to the point of being obnoxious. But I like a
Yeah, but
woman
those
that
of us say the same
that
thing.
is confident I mean, it can be draining when you have a woman that you have to reassure every single day. Else she not feel that she
And she
pretty.
dependent on you.
Especially if you look on the girl and you know that the girl look good. And you do your part for make she feel that way. But it still seems like it's not enough.
That's when you get knuckle no.
That's
when you get knuckle
next
boss.
man that no work. And you can just tap on phone
A man from Canada that smoke here every minute just have this up on the car. Yo, I'm impressed. Shorty. Like the hair don't know. Then tomorrow she pass again. Then tomorrow she pass again.
Doesn't that thing that we don't do that enough?
Hold on,
Because
man.
we don't, yeah.
If I want, Bash, when you're working, man, you don't have time for ratio.
Yeah, we don't do that enough.
But that man, I don't talk to the boy every day on car and have this up. Oh, yesterday, yeah,
you have
look
time for that,
nice.
man. You have time for that, man.
Bashy.
You have time for that. You have time for you can tell. You can. It doesn't leave a text message. No, babes, you look nice today. Babes, I like to see you.
Yes, but
Just that. That's it.
no, I do agree. But it can't be every 2 minutes. Man,
Every 2 minutes.
Exactly.
That-
But the man from the car, every 2 minutes you
No,
pass.
I agree. It's necessary.
It's
It's necessary. But trust me, every now and then you will meet a female that for
Just
some
needy like that.
reason,
Yeah,
Just
man,
need
you need
that.
them
She need that
24/7
reassurance.
Yeah.
every time.
Babe, how you think I'm
Like-
looking? Every minute, yeah.
incessantly, and I don't know.
I mean, I will get frustrated. I say, yo, wow.
I don't
I'm
do
gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you, you look good. You look good. Why? Come ask me that.
I don't do it.
Yeah.
And that's why the mother, that's why you get the last card, man. Yo, she come outside, she control like garbage. Ooh, at night it look good. Then she come back up, me in up on the car and nothing to do no. She know she come out, she work.
Yo,
I saw you go work, baby love. Yeah, man, you look good. And then hold on, when she come out, you tip on the car no. So when you come out, no hear she. Wait, you done work and you know look so. I saw you look like you come back work, baby. Hold on.
No sweat.
Hold on, man. Then she go in and put on she gym clothes. Yeah, man, gym for you. Come back when sweat. Ooh, I saw you look when you sweat. Go ahead, drop. Hey, go ahead.
No, but you see the problem comes.
You look on cheerleader. Hype man, you look fine.
yeah, she
You
was-
get it.
No,
She-
but as
she-
Bash
she-
say, you had
she-
time. You had time because you have so you can't drop the ball all around.
Yep.
Like there are some man that hey, the woman will go put on she nice hairstyle and do whatever.
Then even
and you
recognize the
even
woman.
recognize.
But you have a, but does it have to be verbal all the time?
But to be honest, no.
You don't even have to be a compliment. You just have to be that you notice.
Yeah, you just but sometimes for me, listen, me can tell you for me. I find I talk plenty as in I do on podcast or I have a talk. But for me, when it comes to affection, bro, you can always come from. Yeah, I can say 1 or 2 times, but sometimes you catch me stay dog.
But we fall short in that department plenty times, bro.
But Bash, your woman need to understand who you be, bro. And you need to understand your partners, bro.
Yeah.
Me, you can catch me stay, bro. That my hard thing when I just stay. And it not gonna be to the point where you're at your prettiest. It could be at the point where you just probably just wake up and you just come out bath and you just watch in the kitchen and you just sit down on the chair and just watch. I'm just like,
But that,
okay.
But that's
I mean stay. And then sometimes she will catch you staying like, where you watch? Say nothing.
But that
But
has
how
never
much-
happened to either you. Like, for example, just at the point that you just made in terms of she go and she do hairdresser and whatever, one nice hairstyle. And you so caught up in what everything that you caught up in, you didn't even notice.
Oh no,
You
me
say she
notice
babes
that.
look nice.
No,
bro.
me notice that.
That happened to me already plenty of time.
But you see me different. Whereas
And it cost me no.
now you forget jam, you have
Yeah.
jam out for you. But whereas Jared will say, oh babes, you look nice today, me no corny like you. You understand? Me no corny like you, corny yourself, boss. Me no corny like you. Me for me one, cause you haven't know. You
This
haven't
man
know.
say he not say no, he gonna steer.
No, but hold on. No, but me just say something, but you haven't know your partner, right? So now when me say, I'm say, that's some man you gonna put on here so job. Who man there? She don't know. Oh, yeah, as a player, oh, yeah, go ahead. She don't know compliment. Cause she don't know so. I do so. I thought me joke.
But yeah, but for me personally, like me, I'm not like, I lean more to the side of like being an introvert.
Yeah.
So me really affectionate and expressive as maybe a J-Tova would be. Or
No,
maybe a you.
no,
Like a
no,
Menace.
no.
Me and Menace are like night and day.
Yo,
Or we
Menace.
always
Hold
across.
on. Let's.
Is it Bash?
Hold on, no. No bring when you talk about when I talk about that shit, no bring he in there.
No, but doesn't see because
He overdo.
no, but doesn't say like so.
Listen
So for
to
me,
me.
you know, like I get a lot of flack from females for that.
Bash.
But
Bash. do not compare. Never in your life compare yourself with Menace.
No, me-
Menace,
me no-
I'm
me no-
wondering.
me
I'm
Menace
wondering how much.
overdo.
How much is it in? How much is it in within the natural nature of a man to be affectionate like that, though? Because
Some men
you
just-
said that you said that you're more introverted and
Yeah.
more some, but me not so sure that you're really different from the majority of man with that concern.
You know me? When me go
Nah,
out,
some man different boy.
When you lie down-
No, I understand man different,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is, if in my opinion,
Yeah.
you are more the rule rather than the exception.
Okay.
me? See when me go in the bed, they lie down. You don't have a ass if me. Why me clean all that? But yo, Jared, me clean, you know. No body joke. When me lie down night time, no. If I want body in the side for me, body no, me dey sleep no.
Is it and some man
Me
different?
clingy,
And
bro.
me can't do that.
Woo!
Dad.
Boy, me like I reach, boy. Me
Yo,
reach the
me
bed night.
can't do that, boy.
You know, me post one
clingy boy.
something the other day on IG. It was actually
He stick on like a
some
glue.
a post I saw,
But
so
it's
I
beginning to take
shared it
me
on my
outside.
story, and it's
I
basically
did
saying
yes,
that
interesting stories, but I'm gonna have a check out about it.
No, he has some good points.
Yeah,
anyway,
go ahead.
bro. He just wicked, but
it was basically talking. It was with man and woman in the bed, lie down, whatever, and the man in front, and he basically was saying that as men we want to be
spooned.
we want to be spooned sometime.
Sometimes it make me feel uncomfortable, to be honest.
Ta boy, me.
No, don't get me
different,
wrong.
but
I
love
say
that
sometimes, I like when a woman hug me affectionate, but I can hold me, they grab she up, and she grab me up, it doesn't make me feel.
But one,
if I like
okay,
her
so
and
my
you
thought
cuddle
process,
and
my
something.
my thought process is this. Now, it's easy to say that okay, well, the man's supposed to be the one that hold the woman and whatever makes you feel secure and blah blah. blah.
Sometimes man need to be held too. Emotion.
But that's what I'm saying. So as a man, at least for me,
Yeah.
when a woman come and hold you, it makes me feel. I'm not speaking for anybody else. It makes me feel needed. It makes me feel that okay, well, she
Yo,
actually
she
need
acknowledge
me
your
and she
emotions,
like
bro.
kind of
Pretty
vibe.
much, yeah, true.
You understand? Rather than just always, she just come and maybe push back she bottom in your lap and then you have to go and hold and whatever. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it can go both ways, but I'm just saying, at least for me or man, when a woman hold me like that, I feel that, okay, well, they need me. Like, man, I just day for do this or do that or,
No,
for
me
what I
agree-
bring to
me
the
agree-
table, but
me
you
agree with
actually
you.
need me as a person and want to show me
And he
at
goes
that
as far-
emotional level.
It goes as far as when a woman engages you. Like, when a woman, I like when a woman, I mean, I always have to approach you for the meal. Me like when a woman,
Punkash.
yeah, me like when a woman come and say, oh, babe, feel like Like,
You
make
like when
me
she,
feel
you like
like
when she's aggressive.
engaging
When she's
them.
aggressive
When
at
she,
times. Initiator.
yeah, okay.
Yes,
'Cause
initiator,
The aggressive,
yes.
you can't go without. You gotta go, yeah.
Okay, like when
I
she
gone too far.
you like when she initiates at
Yes.
Initiate, yeah.
There's something because
That
you just-
necessary. It's
Why,
necessary.
why?
But you see, I'm just here
Jam
listening,
them
right?
vision ban, she
I'm here
get
listening, right? But I'm gonna tell you, like for me, honestly, I was the way that you guys are
Oh no,
describing.
you damage man. Me don't tell
You
you what you
understand?
need to
So,
go, man.
you used to be the most lovey-dovey and like
Dr. Phil can help you, boy.
But bro, me tell you, we didn't get too much of that, but me say- so for me, okay, honestly, I'll joke aside, like, so I have subconsciously, without even knowing it, right,
Lock up yourself.
created like
Emotionally.
a wall around myself, so I don't really give in to women emotionally just because me and upon them tall, bro.
That's why we're here,
So
my
me
brother.
need this love up and like them a spoon up and I.
Bro.
Me need but something.
Me can tell you. Me know two
God.
different. Yo, listen. Me know two different bash, Jared. I know the bash Cuba. I know the bash post Cuba. Right? And the bash post Cuba, bro, need help. No,
Yo, it's like
listen
that,
to
it's
me.
lovey,
Yo,
boy.
when I was
Nah,
in
nah.
Cuba, right? I think of the environment now too, because even though me in Antigua, I find when me in Cuba, bro, Cuba is a romantic place, bro.
Different boy, me tell you.
Cause you know how much. It's the only thing you have at each other. Bro, I always have one US and you and the girls in the park and here everybody just everybody just chatting, you and she just a vibe and I eat ice cream out to the cup. You come back and take it's like, yo, you want them? She want me? Alright, me want she want me. You go buy one, me go buy. Fuck it.
I mean,
Come back home, turn on TV, watch TV.
But meaning know that me can chalk that up to the physical location.
No,
think that just
we can talk him to the physical.
For example, when I was there, right? When I was there, you can ask maybe females that I used to go around and say, for me to fall asleep, right, it would be like, you know, when I sleep with a female, boom, love up, spoon up, and say, I'm a hand up upon
Same for me, yeah.
my hand upon there, and they always tell me like, you're sleep no. Let me say, Bash, you're sleep, but you're feeling me. and that used to be my comfort. You're the gallus. Yeah, that used to be my comfort. But you're sleep. I don't know. You understand? But you know, when they go through certain things in life and so on.
Man, cold, bro.
So no, like,
Bash, he cold.
yo, I can't sleep.
No,
like, there's a need therapy. Maybe need therapy, you know.
No, maybe.
But
no, Bash, yo, the Bash different.
but I sleep. But for me to sleep, like, no, I have to sleep. I sleep on my stomach, right? I'm gonna hug up my pillow.
Yeah.
If I sleep, so if I don't lay down like this,
Yeah.
I would never fall asleep. So how am I supposed to hug up a woman? If I'm half asleep.
No, you go figure out, man. Listen to me, bro.
me no sleep and hug up woman. Tall.
Listen to me. Me
Boy,
so
you
far
sleep and hug
inside.
up on woman, boy, by the time you wake up, man, for your shoulder.
Because I know the technique, man. Listen. Me so far insomnia, right?
Shoulder
Listen, me so far insomnia, right?
Yeah, that's no joke.
Me suffer insomnia, right? So me can only sleep maybe like 45 minutes, like in a 45 minutes spurs, right?
That's what I call it because
Yeah.
that's me since Cuba. Like for years, I don't sleep.
Right.
Every half an hour, I wake up.
Yeah. But you see when me grab the body there, lights out.
That make a difference to me. It make a difference.
Gone.
Listen.
Whether I'm sleeping alone or with somebody, with a female, same thing.
When we grab the body there inside,
Listen,
you see
for
Bash.
me, it's three things.
Body there
For
warm
one,
and nice, boy.
if I gonna have any kind of sexual relations,
Yeah.
that usually happen first. If we're going to do any spooning, that type of stuff, that happen after. And then when it come for time for sleep, everybody find their quarters. No, facts. We can't sleep and hug up, but that's not comfortable.
You see, Joe, the reason this is amazing because I cannot sleep and hug up and
We don't mind hug up and everything, but
No.
when here sleep
Stop in
starts
the
and
corner.
happening,
You stay
find
over
the
there
quarters.
and I stay over here. That's how I sleep.
Listen, I will allow you for throw over your foot. I don't mind that. But me can't come
Yeah,
and
I don't mind that. I don't mind you coming up under me and do a put over your foot and whatever. But for me, you come and hug you up on the baby and no, that.
shoulder poil man.
Dead. No, yeah, fancy
Dead.
we don't get a sleep on your hands, so. She had ya. Yeah, boy, your hand. God.
You're dead.
Yo, but saying all of this, right? Let me say this, right? I'll get in on this, right? In Antigua, right? And all of us here well traveled, right? In Antigua, bro, find the hardest set of woman never talk to Antigua woman.
In the world. Not in the Antigua.
So that's why
If you can get an Antigua woman.
You can get a woman anyway. So
Yeah,
that's why I
yeah,
consider.
yeah.
Yo, bro, perfect example. No, me tell you facts. Perfect example. Me give you facts. Perfect example.
Yo, Antigua, my heart forget no.
Perfect example, job.
You give
But
me
they Joe
facts.
Mics.
I am a band.
We go Joe Mics, right? So when the Joe Mics, that's how I say Joe Mics open. Oh, Joe Mics open from Monday to Saturday, right? But this Friday, they were closed. Me no know they shut. So me busted the boom walking. Assistant in other work, they said, oh, today we closed today. Mellow we closed today. I said, alright, cool, fair enough, no, it's not. So I'm on my way back out. A young lady walked me. She looked nice and everything. So I was like, oh, they closed today. She's like, did I ask you that? Hold on, man. I'm gonna finish yet, man. Back the next one again, man.
5.
They by the tailor, man. Boy, I can get 20 of them. But they by the tailor, boy. So, you know, tailor measure me for, you know, just do a little alteration to the clothes and then boom, man. So, a young lady outside. Tailor take along with me because a whole ton me have. You understand? And each one you have a fit. So, just to make, and you can see she out there frustrated. Just to make the sport like, so man, you don't know, man. But here, what matter for Rastaman just because Rastaman tell me. I say, Rastaman, here, what go on? I think all the pants of them are the same. Just deal with the young lady. She showed up. Did I ask for your help? I say, Miss, you they agitated. You answer the pants, yeah. Now, normally, I make you go fit all the pants and I measure all the pants in them. But since all them come from the same make, all of them are the same size, all of them the same cut, then you can just fit one and then do the rest.
Enough.
Why? Can help me get. We do so alright. So Rastaman say, yeah, I'm done. We say, no, fit all of them. You have too much time. But open the door for them when them walk in. You're welcome.
It's a
Did I
society.
ask you to open the door?
It's a
Jesus
society.
Christ.
And the society, man.
And
That's
when
what
we
the
realize,
social
It's crazy.
That. We want to say them are the sexiest ones, but just the attitude just make me want to
But
take
you
back
see-
my sexy box.
You see,
If it makes sense.
It's kind of touchy because you don't want to come across as being as if we're attacking females, but at the same time,
Hey,
no, listen. At the same time,
I don't have a turn.
no,
Put
listen,
me
listen.
turn
Yeah,
now.
but
Hey.
you know what you're saying is true.
No, but yeah,
no, what you're saying is true.
you
But
have
you
to
have to
experience.
exactly
I mean,
what I'm
nothing
saying.
else, no.
You have to understand, right? Because a lot of them, right, have been through so much. Like that's what men do. I'm not saying men. We're not blameless because, for example, no.
That
okay.
is true.
Like anti-woman, like
But
most
that
women,
mean
right?
you
A
must
lot
get
of women,
suffer?
right? A lot of women, like for me personally, right? I don't give compliments and tell woman hi and like just like that because what I've come to
You
realize,
can be
what I've come to realize is if I come in a room and there's a bunch of females or whatever, the most I would say is salutations, good morning, good afternoon, whatever.
Facts.
Because if you just say hi to a female, automatically you should take your wife. We assume that any guy that says, "Missy, look, yo, man, you look nice today, boy, man," oh, he have some kind of ulterior motive behind it.
That is very true.
So that's why I'll be very choosy as to who I would say certain things to.
That is very
Because
true.
woman, anti-woman is, you know.
But
look,
what I will say,
then it's
Yeah,
even though that excuse may go for some of them,
Me love them
I
for
think
sure.
also
But
some
them is-
ladies are conducting themselves and their lives, living through the trauma of other women.
Of other women, their friends and so.
Exactly.
And maybe
So,
family
all
members,
of them
maybe
experience
mothers,
them same level of
hostility
thing
and so on.
from man.
Hypocrisy and stuff.
I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. Because don't get me
But you
wrong, right?
shouldn't.
Don't get me wrong, right? I do understand that sometimes it's a gateway for man use them tactics there for just the approach.
Yeah.
Get in and then hold long conversation. But it's very simple. I mean, back to the point.
But still,
where
like, you don't have to be. Listen, I'm not giving no excuse for them either.
Because you
even
don't
if
have
that
to
is the
have that
case,
attitude,
you
yes.
don't have to be obnoxious.
Exactly.
And that's why you say go back down to the point when they try to prove. I'm say, you know, your likes and dislikes when you know dealing a female. Because I want something like with a woman. Me like a woman that politely put me in my place. Make me no straight up hello on that kind of road you. If I come and say, hey, you know, hey, what's up? You look nice today. He's like, oh, thank you. So hello. You done say me look nice. Just cool. If I that way you depend on me, depend on that. Politely put me in
Exactly,
my place.
because it's your attitude on that doesn't turn
You
on.
just-
Because you have to be
yeah,
who you are.
yeah.
So even though you have maybe experienced certain things or
You
know
could have
somebody
a
who
bad day.
have gone through certain things.
Yeah.
If you are who you are, if you're a nice person, a courteous person, that's just who you can be. So if somebody
what it be in your
says
soul.
good morning, I open the door for you, say thank you.
And that's what I mean.
understand?
That's what I mean to say. When she said that, she just had to say, bro, the same breath that she. Matter of fact, it take more breath for you to say, did I ask you that? Than to just say, thanks. Simple, bro. Simple.
Hey,
Even if you have a bad day, you just say, sir, no offense, but we just have a bad day. I understand my dear. Simple. Don't get me wrong, look, two sides of that spectrum. Like, I mean, one day, me go drum my same style now, and me in the line, and a young lady in front of me, and she did time too long, me hungry now. I tell she, yo, since she can't make up she mind, serve me, and whatever she get me perform. Just to get you out to do it. She's like, for real? Like Mr. Foodie. If somebody go on the road and ask, you want a pan and ask me for $20 for buy food, make it give. If I'm big on the road and the big one say, oh, buy me a soda and a bun and chip, make a buy them. A food, you're gonna have more shit them out.
That's what I would do too, but I wouldn't give them money. But in terms of
Oh
fragrance,
no,
I'm
me.
talking about. The
Oh
fragrance.
no, me not give no very
If
good
you ask me
money,
for
but-
something to eat, get something
Why me
to eat,
full
I'll
of
get
belly?
something to eat.
Jared, me full of belly.
it depends. But you see, I don't always have the time to fill their belly. Like sometimes in a rush, and you pull up on me, and you know, we go on $10.
Man, I nice smoking the boy.
No, I mean, but I give it in my mind knowing that the possibility is that he's gonna take it and
Talking about
smoke
that, yeah,
it.
but see the answer to me with the man if I'm going to lick you, man, if I'm going to
Facts.
Hey, I'm back,
Wow. Okay, we missed that one.
Oh yeah, some
You want some potato?
Yeah, right
What's the double on a potato?
Golden Grove.
Yeah.
Right by the school.
By the stoplight.
Yeah.
So I was like selling Guinea pan.
Oh yeah. I know the youth and
okay,
they
so-
sell can
So you know them might come up and they be like, what, do you want $5, $2, and they
Oh,
say,
you
"Man, I
thought the one
money."
that case the entertainer do?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the man say, "Give me $2.
What's the case do that?
Yo, me see that like, yo, man, they need, yeah, me see the boy, that is spot on.
But you know that. But yeah, I thought one by Golden Goal School. I never see the one there by Jesse. The picking nigga do by Jesse. Then they sell Kian. Because the just work on it. The man sell Kian. The man sell mango. Anything.
So the youth man down there, them the different boy.
No, but the same man, them man real conversation. Them man hold on. So that man say, oh. $5 for the bag of cane. Say, oh no, I don't want a cane today. I say, you know, you cane? You don't know how sweet them cane be, how good them maybe people say, yeah, but I don't want a cane. I say,
Right.
alright, so what go on for you today?
Yeah, man, by going go now end of that conversation.
Oh, no, them
man
man
say,
Jesse.
kid it, you know what?
Do that.
No, by Jesse, the Jesse, the tactics different, man. By Jesse, them man a whole conversation with you. And them man look, when them man chat, them man listen.
But remember, a lot of
I look
times,
up at the light, look at the light, they go
a lot of
change
times, like people like me, I drive with air conditioning, so my windows up.
Man, you know, I'm not going to play with the
Exactly what I'm saying. So them man will just come and be like, hold up, why have them sell? And you say no.
You know, no, me have a jago.
Do that.
You know, no, me have a jago.
I'm always give them now.
Don't go to. Yeah, you can't help.
I always give
tell
them.
you.
And sometimes I buy the kidney or whatever, just because, you know, at least then I'll go outside and try to do nothing illicit or against the law, anything like that. So, alright, cool. So,
Boy, man, if we can still catch Epicure right now, boy.
Yeah, man. You know, shut the 10 o'clock in the bar.
No, 11 o'clock.
classics, them, you know, classics.
No, this he only write the top play this song in miserable
Yeah,
by
man, the
Menace
classics,
because woman they on the miserable backside, boy. Oh, I
I'm
did
glad
just.
I'm glad you have to take that. You take a record, man.
Oh.
Hey, the smooth sailings, you take a record, man. No, she miserable. I need to text you. Like you left the man alone.
Safe habit sometime,
Like you
boy.
left the man. Left the man.
As we always say at the end of every show, can't battle with ignorance because
It is undefeated.
anybody that defeat that big boy, they deserve a Nobel Prize, boy. Because he rough. And clearly from our conversations today and discussions today, I realized that Jared definitely can't bang that one day.
What me can bang now?
Ignorance. You'll lose now, boy. But hopefully I'll bring some enlightenment to the people that are listening, especially the females. Again, don't take it the wrong way. Everything is with a grain of salt. We're just speaking from our perspective. If you have any view that you would like to
Just
share,
leave in the comments, man. Yeah, man. Comment and say.
Yeah.
you can, if you want, you can
comment
message
and
out. You're your boss. Your boss person. You can message out directly on our social medias and then I can share your view on the podcast. Or even if you want even be a part of the podcast, then you can probably let me know and I can call you and then I can expound on the conversation a little longer.
Yeah, I think so.
But me know if they left them and I have a call, me not say nothing. Easy for me to talk no nobody younger. When they come, me not say I have a whole lot. Never scared.
When you
Negative.
Never scared.
I never scared.
Anyways, and until the next episode, guys, this is the Ignorance is Undefeated podcast.
Because you are somebody. Clap the movie.
Peace out, people. Yeah.